I want a sandwich. Now. Oh, sandwich wench. Yo, wench. Sandwich. Now. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. Sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. Sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. Oh, sandwich wench. I want a sandwich. Sandwich. Do you want to greet everyone, Tilly? Oh, you do? Fantastic. Well done. Oh, that one. Hi, everyone. Oh, I haven't put Dave there. Where's Dave?
Dave is actually
There he
here.
is.
How dare you?
I fixed it.
You're preparing for me to be late, weren't you?
I was, yeah. That's because you're always late. Always late. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the main channel. I don't do this very often because I just want your money. Anyway, hello, everyone. What? What are you talking about? No, I'm kidding. We thought we'd... Yeah. That wasn't her earlier. That was me because Boomer. Apparently, I moved the chat here. All right.
As soon as you did.
All right, fair enough. It stays there then, I guess. Yes, hello. We thought we'd, talk for a bit and work. Dave's joining me. Say hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
How's Dave?
Dave is alright.
Oh, good.
Dave
Get off the desk, for God's sake, cat. She's. I'm at this point rendering something. It's going to take about another 7 hours to render, and the cat is desperately trying to climb onto the keyboard, not to disrupt anything, just because that's where I am.
No, what I would point out is she's started doing it about 4 seconds before you hit live.
Yeah.
And unmuted the mic.
Yeah, that was nice of her. Yeah, it is typical cat behaviour. Hello, Snooker Man. Thank you for becoming a channel member. I didn't realise we only did level 1 as the name for it, as opposed to like Moistonian or something. I don't know. Dave, get off the desk. He can't help it. He can't help it. He's quite live. Is it live?
No, she's carrying on.
It's fine. What I'll do is in a minute. I'm just going to put something very large here that will block it.
I feel like that would work.
I was thinking the empty bottle here, like
Yeah,
that.
that also works.
That'll do it. But yeah, I thought because we've been here for about 8 years, yeah. Although my channel's existed longer than that, I just never used it as a channel. I had it as an account. I thought, we could talk. Last year I did this thing where I spoke about the evolution of the avatar, as it were, and content. I don't want to do that. It was a ball ache getting all the images for it. It doesn't look as impressive, especially with some of the older avatars looking like absolute crap. I actually had it still as a scene until I remembered to delete it. You're actually going to stay there, are you, Till? Oh, no, you're going to muck up the blankets. Okay. All right.
Cat.
So I thought perhaps handily having Dave here, it would be less awkward than it ordinarily is for me to talk to you guys. Because I'm awkward.
Because Dave is the epitome of not awkward, clearly.
Well, not when talking to another person. I like though that what I've done is I've sat on the edge of my bed and I've given him the chair, yet he's sitting further away.
I was worried of wearing over your foot with the leg.
I'm wearing trainers. Who cares? They're crap trainers anyway. When I jumped over that gate earlier, my feet planted. They hurt.
Yeah, sorry.
You may have noticed I turned off, although it might not be the case for all of you. I did turn off super chats, and there's a reason why. Because if anyone did decide they wanted to give me your hard-earned money, YouTube take a huge chunk of it, and I don't want them to get it. So in the chat there is a link to Streamlabs if you would like to support us, i.e. me. That's just where should we start talking about? What do we do?
Are we starting with whiskey? Are we starting with
Oh yeah,
the
let's
history
do
of
that. Right,
Omegon?
so
Are we starting with...
well, we could do about that while we get whiskey. So I thought what we did is we got 5 whiskies on the floor. One's actually related to Twitch. One is also related to Omegon too. But in ascending order of when I got them, and for a reason that I got them, we're going to have a glass of each one. Singles, not doubles. Don't be a dick. You've got soft plates.
I've got to be up early in the morning tomorrow.
I mean, you have to be up early. So do I.
Yeah.
In fact, I have to be up slightly earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to start with something called Glenlivet Founders Reserve, which was the very first thing I bought when I first got paid by YouTube. Sounds like a non thing to brag about, but it was, to me, it was a big moment. It was not exactly the best moment because it was just after I lost my mother, but it comes in this beautiful metal locker, and Dave's just slapped it with his balls. But yeah, Dave he likes to rag on it for reasons that it's not what it says it is, but I say it doesn't matter because it's the entry-level Glenlivet. And thank you everyone who has said congratulations. I appreciate that because I genuinely wanted to make this my job and was a bit concerned that I wouldn't be able to. But it is still somehow. Not quite sure how, but let's just move the super glue so you
Apparently,
don't
there
pour
are lots of people on the internet that like listening to you ramble on about.
ramble, prattle.
I don't really get a lot of the more political and or
that's thankfully that's not really on this channel, politics anymore, because it's just
influencery stuff that you do videos on. But I get the whiskey stuff.
No, the influencer stuff does better on views. I started on politics, and I would have probably could have carried on, but I was never really on a side, so it always made it difficult for me to grow because no one was like, oh, we'll go to him for this particular interpretation of it. They're not like, oh, he's a left leaner or a right winger. Yeah. No, it's like, well, which side is he? I can't be asked to stick to him because I don't know where he sits.
Ironically, you lost out because you presented a relatively centralised, balanced, and factually substantiated opinion, which no one wants to hear in politics.
Why do you have two lives at once?
Wait, what? Are we that awesome that we've got two lives going?
Let's find out.
If we watch ourselves, do we get an extra view?
No, but it'd be very funny if it's over here. No, I only see one. I do apologise. Oh, there, look, that's why. Because we tried to start the stream and it must have been the stream key was wrong.
The wrong stream key.
Yeah. Accidents happen. Ignore it. It's just an error. If Dave slapped it with his balls, and why did the metal case crumble under the massive weight? Why didn't? I don't know. Got any Lefroy? Not with my my little treat stash here. I do have a bottle of Lefroy 10 in my cabinet, in my cabin.
And some Select as well.
No, it's gone. No. That was a steak whiskey. That's empty and down here.
I could have sworn we saw two Lefroys in there earlier.
There it is. It's empty. No. There's none left. It's just covered in dust.
Yeah.
Because that's what's happened in the last few weeks since I've had a dog in here so much. Just so much dust. It's been doing my head in. There might be a few empty bottles there. Hi, Leona. Hope you're well. Can't stay for the full stream. I'm working my way through the last 2 years of videos. Oh, I really appreciate that. Hope you enjoy the crap content. Yes. Hello, everyone, by the way. But yeah, my first YouTube payment, I bought this in Sainsbury's. I only bought it, to be honest, it wasn't because it was Glenlivet that I bought it. Hi, Trevor. Hope you're well. We call her Trevor on my server.
Okay, fine. Hi, Trevor.
I bought it because it came in a metal locker tin, and I was like, that looked cool. That was not long after I'd gotten the monkey shoulder in the cage.
Yeah.
Which, that's not the original cage I bought. I gave the original one to the brother-in-law.
Yeah.
And then he painted it. And then I told him how much it was worth, and he was like, well then. I'm glad I didn't give it to my dad. He was just throwing it away.
Mixed it with lemonade.
Concise way in this. Well, I appreciate the compliment. Awkwardness intensifies. Yes, it's very kind of you to say. But yes, I started with Glenlivet. I thought, because there's 5 bottles I bought in as celebratory bottles. And Leona, Crispo, sorry. Thank you for the £1. Oh no, not Wildling. That's
accurate.
Yeah. I mean, that's very no. She might donate money as well, so I don't want to be nasty. Thank you.
Thank you, Crispo.
It's very kind of you. I cannot endorse this message. The views of Crispo are not reflective of Omegon.
I don't think the views of Crispo are reflective of anything other than Crispo.
Pretty much.
I mean, he's from whatever weird part of the northern subtropical continent of Scandinavia.
He's Danish. So you're not the biggest fan of this whiskey, but you don't mind it.
Yeah.
But you don't like it because of the name.
Yeah. As just a whiskey to drink, it's fine. It's just I took issue with the fact it was called a Founder's Reserve, and it was basically a sort of, as Meg said, an entry-level whiskey.
It's not a bad... By the way, just to be clear here, there are entry-level whiskies that are age statements that are... Oh, and Nathan, thank you very much. Cheers. I haven't got my headphones on, have I?
No.
I put them to the side so I can't hear alerts, and I have to wait until I notice it.
Thank you, Nathan.
Yes, thank you. I really appreciate that.
Dive gaming, do. There you go. Since I haven't been here on Twitch.
Really? Did we get another donation? I didn't notice it because I think Crispo did. Oh, there it is.
There we go. Do we need the headphones?
Spoonie,
maybe?
thank you. I might put them on one ear, yeah. Sorry. Thank you, Spoonie, as well. I really, if that's the Spoonie I remember of old who's done art for me in the past, thank you. There you go, I'll put it on one ear so I can hear it. It must be you, actually, because I recognise it. How the hell did you manage that? Got rum to go with this? What do you think of rum? We like rum.
Rum is a fair substitute for whiskey.
Yeah,
can't get whiskey.
I would say if I'm going to go with talk about spirits, rum is second to whiskey for me because I don't really do gin, vodka, tequila, mezcal, sambuca. It's not a spirit really, but I don't do those drinks. I might even say underneath all of those, bourbon. Says the guy who actually owns a few bottles of bourbon, but. All right. Hi, Arcata. Hello, everyone, by the way, for joining. I really appreciate that.
Good evening. Thank you.
Yes, Dave doesn't care for this because it isn't really what a Founder's Reserve should be. But at the same time, it is, I'd say, as good as some of the more standard whiskies you can buy that don't have a fancy name on.
Yeah.
Like I say, it's quite comfortably as good as a Jameson's. I think it might be as good. It's not. I mean, it can be. Thank you, Crispo. Congratulations. Oh, Daddy. Moist on 8 years. Thank you very much. We here appreciate all your money, especially as it's, just so you know, the goal, Stream Whiskey Goal, you'll notice the bottle to the left of it. That is Talisker 8-year-old. And I thought this year I'd try and be cute. And if we were able to, smash the goal to get a bottle of that, an 8-year-old whiskey for 8 years on YouTube. That's what I thought we'd try and do, if we're lucky. I know you have a bottle list, don't you?
Yeah.
Right. So if you were going to compare it to the like if you go into a supermarket, right, and you look at the standard basic Bish whiskies, what do you think it is as good as, and what do you think it's better than?
Well, it's obviously better than all the actual basic Bish whiskies.
So bourbons
and the own brand.
the Harams.
Yeah, the White Mackay's, the Bell.
Yeah, I just said Haram. It's not. Yeah. No, you can't have those there.
I'd say it's probably better than some of the cheaper Irish whiskies, which obviously we know are all pretty decent.
So we're just going to shit on Tullamore, right? No, I'm kidding. Tullamore's fine.
I mean, yeah, that one's just terrible.
I would say the thing is, we'll answer your question, well, Shady, in a moment. The thing with Glenlivet is we discussed this yesterday with Nadura. There's a ridiculous quality that they just have. It's almost ingrained in what they do.
It's almost from the fact they're the oldest distillery.
It might be that, but it's something unique to them. So they're always, even at the lowest point, better than everyone else's lowest point. But then there are some whiskies where it's not a fair competition. Morangi 10 is standard Glenmorangie, not the XX. And thank you, Leona. Oh, Daddy, please be nice, Yaguba. If the bar gets smashed, I will be the nicest man you could ever be. What? That came out actually wrong. I did not mean it to come out that way at all. Oops. Well then, got some Johnny Walker Blue. Get some. I do actually have a bottle in the cabin. Both of us have a Johnny Walker Blue.
Indeed.
And to answer your question, what do you think of your Suntory whiskey? We're going to include Maker's Mark as well, because they own it. Hang on, is Nika owned by them?
Yes, I believe so.
Let's find out.
Actually, no, Nika might be the separate one.
Separate. Yeah.
Yes, no, Nika is the other one. The Suntory and Nika. They're the two.
Suntory. Hang on, Toki.
Suntory is Toki, Yamazaki, Hibiki.
Trevor, cheers to 8 years. Thank you, Trevor. I really appreciate that. That's really generous of you. Thank you very much, everyone who's been donating. So I have a bottle of Suntory Toki whiskey, which isn't like fantastic, but it's an entry-level Japanese whiskey. I'd say the Tenjaku is better. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's better, but that is a very easy. I mean, ignore that. I'll explain to you later why I do that. But it's a very nice whiskey. There are others, Suntory's Hibiki, isn't it?
Hibiki, yeah.
Yeah, and that we've had some Hibiki, and that's fantastic. Quite frankly, even the one CL I had, it was lovely, and you can get those in the supermarket. I would say though, Toki next to Glenlivet, even the Founder's Reserve, Glenlivet wins. And as you can see, I haven't really had much of it.
No.
It's because I kept forgetting I had it. And also I felt really uncomfortable. I wanted to open it and just drink it, but then I'm like, but if I run out, do I have to refill it? Because I don't want to lose. I don't want to get rid of the bottle. I probably would replace the box one day, but not the bottle. Here's a Dr. Zoidberg whooping to say, "Oh, thank you, Lloyd. A bottle of Toki. I find it smooth without a burn." So I do think it is that, and I drink it on Twitch along with 3 other whiskies, totally, and it's lovely. But compared to others, because you do develop your own form of snobbishness for certain whiskies. It does raise questions with quality.
Yeah, Johnny Walker have stopped making quality gold as well. Even the good gold that they used to make, they don't make
Well,
anymore.
the thing is, the Centenary was always limited anyway, wasn't
one. Yeah, well, there's a comment about them having a gold variant with 100-year whiskey.
Well, it's all right.
See,
there we go.
There we go. Obviously, we know the Centenary as the good one, and then they made it terrible afterwards.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I've got the standard gold, haven't I? The 18, and they have another version.
Which is better than the Gold Label Reserve.
They have a version of Centenary in that bottle design that I have. That's why I got confused, because the Centenary came in 2 different designs, and that's what causes issues. Right, put that on. Very well.
Refoil.
Yes, well, it's refoil the bottle.
Paper.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Yeah, it's a strange one. Toki's good though, yeah. 100.
Yes, this whiskey does come in the bag.
It's basically Glenlivet. They wrap their bottles, most of them, in paper inside the box.
Like a slightly waxy paper.
Yeah, it's nice. Although Dave seems to know how to seal it back up properly. I don't do that. I say that and he cocks it up.
So that's got it back to 15.
Yeah. Anyway, so we've been online for 8 years. We've been uploading for 8 years, and this was the very first treat I bought, and I barely touched it. It's just one of those random things that I just never got round to because I was trying other things. Cheers.
Cheers. Happy anniversary.
Oh, well, thank you. What is the 8-year anniversary like? Weddings? What's that one?
Don't know. I'll find out.
See, that's creamy. That's nice. I don't like that. That's annoying. It's lovely, you know? I don't like that. But yes, so we've been at this. We started doing politics, as some of you know, but then I stumbled across a creator called Feminism is for Nobody and Charming Man 93. And Charming Man 93 became Mitch. Fifin, sadly, has passed away at a very young age, which sucked because it was his youth and cancer that got him.
I'm not sure you'll like this as a...
What is it?
Salty.
I mean, if we don't hit our goal, I'll be very salty. I'm just saying. I'm gonna be dark side Phil for the day. I'm gonna be like, all right, I got microtransactions to pay for people. You know, you got time to watch. You got time to donate.
Yeah, UK is salt or bronze in America.
I mean, bronze isn't bad. Bronze is all right.
So yeah. Well, we had the salt out earlier.
Not enough sexual harassment of Dave Senpai. Unsubbed. I mean, you've always been a sub though.
She is very sub.
Bit whelm.
She doesn't know. She lacks whelm.
You think she's found wanting in the whelm?
Yeah.
Okay. For those to understand that joke, you'd have to watch yesterday's Cthulhu and Friends show live show with myself and Dave, completely butchering the English language and misunderstanding the word whelm. By that I mean me. I said it and it became law. It's just...
Thus it was red.
Yeah, it was not great. But yeah, we started with politics. We did response videos for a while.
That is creamy.
It is, isn't it? That's what's
meant to be. That's the important thing.
Don't know.
Long, creamy, and smooth. Well, they got the finish damn straight right on the box.
Yeah.
Well, we got palate. Sweet fruit notes of zesty oranges and pears with a hint of
How
candy,
much?
toffee apples, well balanced and exceptionally smooth.
Yeah, so how much do you think I paid for that? I will say this, if I hit Omegon mixing good whiskey with anything like Coca-Cola, I promise you this, Bisha, I don't drink fizzy drinks. I can't burp, so I don't. I gave them up in 2017, and I've stayed true to it. I'll take my money back because I will whelm the hell. I mean, if the bar gets hit, you can whelm my brains out. But it's unless the bar gets hit, it's not happening. But yeah, we don't do mixers. We might do a cocktail. We did try a cocktail this evening, Jameson's and the cold brew stuff. It was all right.
Sort of worked, didn't it?
Yeah.
We probably needed it to be more slushy, like.
Yeah, I think so.
But
I think the issue with
ice
that.
was wrong for that, wasn't it? But
I think the issue really was it just. Jamesons don't do good spirit drinks.
No,
They
it's
really-
the second one we've had that's...
And it also is underwhelming.
Yeah.
It lacked in the whelm. Yes. Oh, we have another donation. Crispo. Dave bade Boop Senpai moist on the nose.
Boop.
My snoot has been booped. He touched my no-no square. It's my kill switch.
And Meg just died and collapsed on the plumpy.
Wait,
The plumpy did not notice.
didn't hit you.
No, you just sort of landed right next to
Oh,
her.
sorry.
She didn't notice.
Oh
She
god,
didn't
is this
care.
Omegon's real voice? Well, it depends. Which
Hello,
one?
Phil.
Are you referring to my voice? This one here. Hello.
No, the meowing, that's his real voice.
Or you're referring to the gentleman next to me with the nasally voice, in which case that is my real voice and I'm the fake. Yes. Sip in commiseration. Clink. Cheers. Thank you, everyone, by the way, for the congratulations. I appreciate that. It's been a difficult, not been the easiest 8 years, I will admit. And it's definitely my sister. They are burlier, manlier than I am. They're bigger than me anyway.
That is true.
I'm taller, but they're bigger. Just the curse of being my family. Is there a dono link preference? Streamlabs, preferably, because you two take a cut, and I don't want them to get any of it. Because
the good lady secretary will.
it's in the pinned comment at the top. I pinned it at the top in case you were interested in supporting me by helping me fuel my alcoholism with the Talisker 8. Because that's a limited edition bottle, and we want to get it because we want to open it.
You're back. Door service for the cat.
Oh yes, she does like to leave when she doesn't get enough fuss. But yes, so how much do you think I paid for that Glenlivet?
£24.
Do you think so? With the tin?
£26.
You were right the first time. No, I paid 22 because this was in 2016. Things were a bit cheaper then.
Yeah, true. Back in the good old days.
Yeah, but also it was reduced because no one was buying the tin. Because people saw the tin and it wasn't open. And it was like the last one. And I'm like, my first YouTube payment was £65. You had to get 60 to get your first payment. Yeah. I got 65. So I bought that, and then I bought myself and my middle sister takeaway because it was just the two of us at the time. Obviously, I had to go back to where they lived on the train. Yeah. And I bought us fish and chips. I got to the house. It was me, two nieces, one 6 months old, one 2 years old. And I'm like, I got fish and chips. And she's like, bosh. There we go. Let's get this. So we had fish and chips, and I bought that. And I think I did crack it open, then have a glass, but I never touched it afterwards. I think it's because, and this sounds really sad, but there was quite a really sad time. So I didn't really. It brought back some negative memories, you know. But I was very grateful, by the way, because I for a year I probably could have done more sooner, because when I was uploading back then, I was only uploading one video a week, and views were climbing, yes, but I wasn't putting in the. Thank you, Gan. Too many more merry moist moons, Mister. Oh, for fuck's sake, the alliteration, man. Thank you for the £8.88 for that horrendous alliteration, you bastard. Thank you for the money, though. Will you be filming an Amelie Reid video this year? There is a to answer your question before we continue with this YouTube discussion, there is on July 1st the complete version, including December, of Anne Boleyn Reid's 2022 review. I've done December, I've added it to it. Currently, while we're streaming, I'm rendering a 4-hour. Oh, hang on. Thank you, Love the Stars. Here's to 8 more. Fingers crossed, because I'd like to buy a 16-year-old. It'd be a Lagavulin. Thank you for the entertainment. I really appreciate that. It's very generous of you. Yes, so the complete edition will be on the 1st of July. There's a complete edition of Foodie Beauties, including December, that I made today, which was a ball ache. It's 4 hours, 5 minutes. Will be uploaded on the 2nd of July this year. And then 3rd of July will be Content Constable on Shani for Christ. So if any of you like Shani or don't like Shani, that's where you go. It would have to be cruel to wait for further intel. I mean, we've got 4 more bottles to crack open, and he's not. There's one of them I desperately want him to try, but it's the last one. And by the way, I just realised it's peated and not an Islay.
Bosh.
And Dave loves his peated. Next stream on the Cthulhu and Friends show will be a peated non-Islay stream. And we were talking about it because it's in our pinned list, not the coffee liqueur. We can set that up still. We can still set up the 18 age statement. We've got others there as well. I'm like, well, we'll just add to the list. I'll go to their pit and re-add extra ones to it, you know. But yeah, we have other videos planned. I have Anne Boleyn ones done. And I am working on end-of-year review stuff every month for the end of this year because money. No, I'm kidding. Also, because they're really train wrecky and it just has to be done. Is there an 8-year Omegon special compendium addition to summarize the entire time? Cliff notes. I'm still here. Cheers. Hi, Nerdy Rodent, by the way. Yeah, I bought... The Glenlivet was the very first one, and I like it because, to be honest, if you're going to start anywhere with a... If you want to do an anniversary thing, you may as well start... hi, Anne with an E. How are you doing? You may as well start with Glenlivet because it's the safe... I mean, if I think about this, if I'd started with... Let's name some other whiskies you can get in a Sainsbury's, yeah?
Yeah.
Name 5 whiskies that Sainsbury's sells, and I'll tell you why I didn't buy them instead of that.
I mean, I'm going to guess Morangi 10 will be in there.
Too expensive.
But I'm trying to think then, because obviously now they sell a lot more.
True, but just say now anyway, because a lot of them are still then. Right, Morangi would have been no, because it was 40 plus quid.
Penderyn wouldn't have been then.
Wouldn't have been then. No.
Johnny Walker Black
would have been annihilated.
Yeah.
We think about it. For Johnny Walker,
they would have had a Jura because I'm sure I got a Jura.
If it was a Johnny Walker Black, what would have happened? Yeah, I would have destroyed it.
Yeah, Jura probably they'd have had. I think Dalwhinnie was a bit bigger back then.
Not 15, only Winter's Gold though. 15 wasn't as easy to get hold of. 15's always a tricky one.
Gold's more recent.
Yeah, that's why it's Dalwhinnie. I don't know if I can include it. The Freud would have been easy.
I don't think we'd have had I don't think the Penderyn was about that much. I mean, we knew about it.
Only ever saw it in Morrison's.
Aston Morrison's.
Yeah. Talisker, yeah.
Talisker's
gone right up in price though. You flipped me off.
Sorry, no.
Motherfucker. No, Talisker would have been a safe bet actually, but I think in the context of Springbank, I've never had it, but I've heard good things. But the Glenlivet was the simplest one.
May have had a sample of it at some point. I feel like one of those peated ones might have been a Springbank.
I don't remember. I just
many years ago.
Yeah. But Glenlivet's the simplest one, but also it came in a metal locker tin. That literally was the reason I kept it, because that tin is cool. Yeah. Of the 5 whiskies down there, 2 of them are in special boxes. The first one and the most recent one.
Does love a big box.
I do. If it's a really nice fit box as well, snug for what I want to put in it, not necessarily too tight, but it's got to have enough to it that you're not risky falling out of it or having an accident.
Solid locking mechanism.
Yes, you got to make sure it's solid locking because if it accidentally falls out by mistake, you run risk of an accident. Spillage is a problem. You have a nice tight lock. I inked my pants. Oops. The Highland Park. Yeah, Bowmore. No, I wouldn't have gotten that because Bowmore. Not against Bowmore, but I don't. It's not in Sainsbury's.
Balvenie Double would have been expensive even then because it's expensive now.
That Abelard is expensive now. That's only the 12. Fiddick would have been the easy one, of course, but I wouldn't have bought Fiddick again because I got it for my 24th birthday. I might have gotten one of the experimentals if they were around them, but they're not there now. No, they weren't there then. No, they're not. They weren't. But yes, so I went with that because I thought it was a nice, safe bet. And shameless promotion. Help me smash the bar! Streamlabs.com/Omegon. I thought, well...
We do our best, Darklander.
We'll finish this and get to the next one. Very well.
Yellow swagging.
Yeah. Yellow swag fam. Doing a shot. Actually not bad.
That's interesting.
It's got nice little fruits in the back. No burn. No, very cool on the finish. It's in my saying. It is now, but in 2016 it wouldn't have been.
This is why I was trying to work out.
Because that's why the only other one I could have mentioned that would have been a safe option would have been, 2 actually, Jameson's or Monkey Shoulder.
Yeah, Monkey Shoulder used to be around a lot more, didn't it?
But it's still in Sainsbury's. Sells very well. It's one of the best sellers. Can I have some agua? Not your flavoured one though.
No. Plain agua for now.
But turn the lights on while I'm here. Gosh. Right. We have a light. I don't think we need the game mode on anymore. Let's I'll take that.
Oh, I was just going to pour it into mine. But okay.
Oh, have you not? Oh, sorry. Thank you to Leona. Daddy. Oh, Daddy.
Oh, Daddy.
And now I'm ill.
Success.
That's what it says there. Cheers. Agua. Yeah, Monkey Shoulder's a safe bet though. 23, 24 pound a bottle, and to be honest, as far as Speyside go, it's a very good, safe, easy to drink Speyside. Oh, open the box. Get my thing in her box. What?
It's like Pandora's box, but it's got whiskey.
It's a reasonable one. So next bottle on the list is a strange one because I didn't buy my next anniversary gift until 4 years later. 5th year anniversary as a YouTuber, I bought something I ordinarily wouldn't buy. But I bought it because I could afford it, and also because it was in Sainsbury's, and because I don't mind it. It's something I wouldn't ordinarily buy, and Dave definitely wouldn't buy it because we don't really do.
There's 2 words on it that mean Dave probably wouldn't buy it.
Yeah.
The first of them is Jack, and the second one is Daniels.
However, there are 3 words underneath it that kind of get your attention. Single Barrel Select. It's 45%. The bottle was beautiful. I wish I had the box for it though. I might have to go online and buy a box for that, just because I know you can get on eBay still. The bottle was beautiful. It's actually nice.
Yeah.
That's the annoying thing. Jack Daniel's Standard number 9 is trash. Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Gentleman Jack. There's a third one. Do you remember when you get those Fry Seal samples? Gentleman Jack, Single Barrel, and there was a third one. Unless that was like number 9.
Yes. That was there was a number.
And we take that sample then and go, boing, whip. Yeah, so there was
to me, it needs to just be slightly longer on the stem, and then you could use it as a hammer.
Well, that's what you do with the. To be honest, at that point, you must buy.
It's a bit like Mjolnir.
Well, you might as well buy the number 9 bottle. Because this thing, if you saw the Punisher video, the guy, Thomas Jane's Punisher was smashing people up with one. It was beautiful. But yeah, I got a bottle of Jack Daniels because I wasn't really earning that much back then either. But I wanted to buy something to celebrate 5 years because I didn't think I'd get that far. Honey Jack, Tennessee honey's good. Yeah, we don't mind that. It's not whiskey though, so it's good. Thank you to CSK. Have a nip or 8 on me. Oh, nip you say. Ooh, thank you. I really appreciate that. Especially as we are, we're well and truly into our goal here tonight. Thank you very much, folks. But I thought tonight what we're going to do, we're going to go through each one of these bottles because Dave hasn't tried, there's one of them he hasn't, and I'm building him up to it because it's really nice. I've had one glass. It's not a full-size bottle, it's 50 cl, so I can't drink too much anyway, but it's actually their standard. So I can get a replacement if I have to. I also didn't make enough on donations to buy it, and I still bought it, which is a mistake on my part. But I wanted the first bottle of... Oh, we'll get to that soon. Anyway,
first they're a club, then they're a knife, yeah.
I have had a few out of this because me and the brother-in-law have had a couple. And it was because, I think it was because of me having this, he got it, and then he got the rye version.
Yeah.
And I was so glad I didn't get the rye one. How much do you think I paid for that?
75?
No. Nowhere near that. See, Single Barrel sells a lot less than that in Sainsbury's.
Okay.
I paid at the time on sale 25, I think it's about 15 less than what it cost, or 20 less.
Yeah.
I think it's about 40, 45 pounds.
Okay.
But it didn't cost much more than the liver, and I was like, that's the one. I saw Johnny Walker Black on sale and thought, I mean, I could, but I won't have a bottle. I'd have an empty one. It'd be a bottle light.
Yeah.
Like the Hague up there.
Yeah.
Or this one, I get the glass jewel bit, which I'm going to buy that bit at the end of the month. I'm going to turn this Nika 12 bottle into one.
Quick, add a few pounds extra onto the stream goal for the jewel bit for the glass.
It's fine. It's fine. And Basil, thank you very much. Hello, Beach, and hello everyone, by the way, that's joined. I really appreciate you all being here. It sounds like you're talking about sex. Very true. But the drink czar is now going to pour this one. Does he want to, or does he want me to do it?
I can pour.
Oh, the cork, Dave. The cork.
I get my Mjolnir hammer. Get my hammer grip.
Get that cork up by the mic, though. Pop it, baby.
That was disappointing.
Oh, that's disgusting. That's it. That's what I'm...
With moistening.
Oh,
we go. Sweet release.
I'm a millionaire. So this one's going to be very different because it's Jack Daniel's after a Glenlivet. So it's never going to be as comparable. It's darker than the Glenlivet by a considerable margin. Sometimes I use empty bottles for some word I can't pronounce. Cojito? Is that it?
It might. It looks kind of like it would be.
I said mojito, so I'm kind of guessing.
I feel like we'll avoid the cultural appropriation cancelling.
Yeah, I think they say contrafibularity.
Oh, I can say that.
Apparently you couldn't.
Contrafibularities is easy. cultural appropriation cancelling.
Oh, right.
Trying to get the wording the right way around.
Oh, best of luck on that front, buddy. So we have no tasting notes for this. The thing is,
I mean, we could find some.
I mean, you could on your phone if you want. The thing is, this is not going to be as good well, it is, but in a different way. It's not a whiskey. It's spelt whiskey, but it's technically still a bourbon. Congrats. Thank you, Christoph. I appreciate that. Again, if anyone does want to support my alcoholism and my 8th anniversary attempt to acquire an 8-year-old whiskey, the Streamlabs link in the top pinned comment would be greatly appreciated. Any support is always welcome, and thank you very much in advance. And I'll say thank you if you do donate as well. I have put us on my, for those who don't recognise it, the Sunken Submarine set was one of the very first ones I commissioned. I even put Warrant Officer Crumble in the stream there. But yes, hello everyone that's joined. Hope you're all doing well. Smash the like and the stream. Who said that? Anyway, is Dave looking up tasting notes?
I'm working on it. I'm having to go through several layers of
Well,
ID
I'll tell you what.
verification on Jack Daniel's website.
I was going to say,
yeah,
Richard
right.
Corwin, thank you for the $10 donation. YouTube also said thank you to the tune of $4 to $5, but I really appreciate the support. That means the world to me. I don't think I have an alert on the stream for super chats because I thought I turned it off because I'm a boomer.
No, they don't have tasting notes
Don't worry
on
about
their
it.
website.
We're going to have a little sip and find out, aren't we?
Let me see if there's any on the Asda website.
It's going to be interesting because we've got this, and then afterwards, we've got after this we've got a really smooth whiskey that's really smooth, and then we've got a whiskey that is a bit more of has potential that we can mock someone with if they're still here.
So on the Asda website, it says aroma carries a robust and complex aroma with rich caramel, toasted oak, and subtle fruit.
Oak,
But there's nothing else.
I get
that.
Well, ignore that. Let's go. Come
Here
on.
we go. Colour deep red amber.
Yes.
Taste full and mouth filling.
So it's a penis. Okay.
Rich toasted oak, complex barrel spices. Good length finish, hints of citrus, and plenty of cereal sweetness.
So, alcohol sales are illegal in the county where it is distilled, and Jack Daniels was a Baptist minister who died from a broken toe.
I knew the first bit.
That's impressive. So, do you want to have a sip? Because if this doesn't go down well, we'll have to, shot it. Oh. That's all right. Bit oaky.
I have wood in my mouth.
Yeah. Well, let me help you out there. Innuendo. No, that was really nice. That's all right.
Definitely the barrel spices. It's definitely
Yeah. Yeah, what barrel is it? Does it say? It says it says uniquely crafted handmade. It doesn't actually say. Okay, that's interesting. I like that. That's a very nice whiskey, people. Bought for 5-year anniversary of being on YouTube, and sorry. Story is he got angry, kicked a safe and broke his toe, ended up with blood poisoning, and that's unfortunate. I can't read the rest of that because I'll get demonetized. But that is amazing for a story. Nothing like a deep wooden taste. I agree. Don't forget streamlabs.com/Omegon.
So what it does say here is that they taste sample their barrels every day, and they find unique ones for the single barrel collection.
Yeah.
One may be sweeter, one might have more oak, but each is hand selected for its own singular take on the Tennessee whiskey.
Okay, well there's an interesting thing to that, because that is for those who don't know, Maker's Mark do something similar. They don't do age statements on their whiskey; they do it by flavour profile. That sounds like that's what Jack Daniels does with single barrel.
Something that they think
that
is
explains
very
why it says
interesting
single
and
barrel
unique,
select
and,
as well.
They do limited runs from one barrel.
That would explain then bottling date,
Yes.
barrel number.
Yep.
Oh.
So each batch of single barrel is potentially different because they obviously A from different barrels and B potentially
I'm
completely
going to have to find a
different
box for this
flavour
after the stream. I have to put it away in a box and put it up there where it belongs. Okay, well I like this. Let's see. Anyway, back to the YouTube thing. So I started with the whole, as you know, with the response videos eventually. But when in 2017 that started to die off, there was a creator called Mim Headroom, and he told me to walk away from it and start doing news again, because he noticed that community we were a part of were going to fight each other when there was nothing else to fight, because they all seemed to be grifters who only lived on drama. And it's funny, really, because now I look at other communities of commentary and they do exactly the same thing. They fight each other all the time. That's all they do. And that's not a bad thing. It generates drama and content, but at the same time, it's not exactly a long-term economic plan. It's it's very short-term success. I mean, if I want to do that, I'd be streaming angry at some of the lol cows all the time. Ethan Ralph and Fatty Berlin or whatever her name is.
We'll probably come back to your comment in a minute, Welsh, Shady. I feel that deserves a reasonable amount of discussion.
Yes, of course. We'll get to that soon. But yeah, I moved away and went to news. But I've noticed over the years, I've always been a fairly strange variety channel, which is a bit of a problem if, say, I try and... last year, I had goals when I hit 7 years on YouTube. My goals were to try and add longer format crime content, for example. But the problem was it didn't work really because those who are... I tried to make that style. I can't really edit that way. I'm not very good at it. Additionally, those who are more frequenters of the crime content, they didn't like the rest of the commentary stuff, so they were very...
Yeah, but that was what you really enjoyed doing, was the sort of the Halls of Injustice and the sort of more crime-based stuff.
Sadly, it never does well in views.
Yeah.
This is my job, so annoyingly I have to do... Well, I still like doing other stuff. I like mocking people. Because why not? You're a dickhead. I'm going to mock you.
Obviously, yes.
I'm going to mock you. I'm a dickhead. Hi. But it's just... I can't get away with the crime stuff all the time. Which is why Halls of Injustice has its own channel as well, where I've been uploading shorts every single day, and there will be for the entire month because I've already made them. And there'll be more because reasons. Also, we're growing over there. We gained like 70 subs over there since doing shorts. A beverage... Oh, Kokito. A beverage involving coconut milk, cinnamon, white rum.
I've heard of that.
I'll give you a culture pass to try making it. I would, but I don't have any white rum. Because...
I don't. My dad does.
Because I only drink dark rum.
And my parents probably have coconut milk and cinnamon as well.
We don't do white master race rum.
Mock the tweaks.
What, tweakers?
Someone will get offended by that word. I don't know why, but someone will.
I mock my word that does it, though, to be honest.
I call it a tweak.
Well, it depends what they're tweaking on. I like the show Mock the Week, though, so...
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. It's good. Prize coordinates to the field they buy grown... Oh, that's cool, Brian. I like that. I'll have to look that up sometime. But yeah, I've been trying over the years to try and grow and improve things, but we've discovered that that's not how YouTube works, which is a fascinating, if you just want to observe YouTube as an ecosystem, turns out if you make changes, YouTube punish you. If you stay the same, YouTube punish you. So it becomes a war of attrition and fluke. I've never had a video go viral like others who've gotten... I've never gotten 1 million views, for example. That's fine. I'll be stopped. Well, I did it in 1 month, but it took a whole month to do it. But
Christmas, wasn't it?
But never a viral video done that before for me, and that's because of that. That's the nature of the game, isn't it? You can't always win at everything. But it's fascinating to keep trying though, because I like trying. I like my job.
And you do Red Rum. Red Rum are a good band.
They got a new album out.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard it in passing. Unfortunately, whoever mixed it didn't mix it as well as they mixed the first one. So the instruments are a bit...
They mixed it themselves.
No, it's just the vocals are a bit lower, and almost the instruments should always be behind the voice. This is like creeping. The instruments are creeping up to them, and it's just not as good. If YouTube is an ecosystem, does that make Keemstar a vulture? No, because the man was doing it before, during, and will be after. The man has made his money. I don't really regard him as a vulture in the slightest. I think the man is... he knows exactly how... If you want to call him an animal, by all means, you can call him whatever you like. But I don't think he's a vulture, personally. But mostly because if he's a vulture, then many who commentate on drama, which I've done myself, are also vultures, and I don't really want to be a vulture. They also do quite well in whiskey competitions. You were referring to something earlier, weren't you?
Whatever distillery is near him.
Yes, well, that's fantastic. I recently purchased a bottle of Tomatin, and it lived up to the reputation of all the awards it won. And then I saw that Coach Built, a whiskey that Dave has, owned by Jensen Button and another person, got 2 awards recently, and I'm like, I want a bottle really badly. I mean, if we don't hit our goal,
that was a Facebook punt. I saw it being advertised on Facebook with Jensen Button. I was like, I like Jensen Button.
If you buy a box on their website, you get a free, you get a little 5-star sample. Yeah, I kind of want one. They had a they recently announced a 30-year-old Rolls Royce one or something, and I'm like, how? You haven't been around that long.
They all bought the cast from someone, weren't they?
Yeah, they must have. Don't you try me with this crap. You're not a 30-year-old whiskey yet.
Rather like they've been aging it in Taiwan or somewhere where it's like 4 years for every year.
I mean, even then it's still not. But you've got a point. You've got a point. I'm going to YOLO swag from the rest of this one. I mean,
that's a surprise move for you. I thought you'd probably savour this one.
No, it's Jack Daniels. You've got to do it. It's Jack. We have to see if we can. 69 likes. Oh, we're one off. Wait.
I mean,
YOLO swag.
I haven't liked it yet, but then I will have to get my phone out to do that.
That's all right. Bit woody on the finish. A lot more impactful than the Livet.
Yes, there's more heat.
There's a bit more heat than, for those who don't understand, we're dickheads and snobs. Smash the Streamlabs and the like.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Muted.
Oh, you've muted. Congratulations, Boomer.
We have surpassed the 69.
Oh, I saw it on the dashboard, so I kind of noticed. Thank you, by the way, to everyone that's liked the stream. We really appreciate it. And please continue to do so as we seek to beg for more of your attention. So,
I feel we should come back to the Penderyn comment.
Yes.
Before we
So,
go too far ahead with all
okay.
stuff.
Penderyn, Welsh whiskey, the best Welsh whiskey. I know there are others, but to be honest, it's the one.
But not the one, because that's the Lakes Distillery in that's English.
That's pedantic. No, the one, it is the one and only, is the Chesney Hawkes of Welsh
It
whiskey.
is Welsh Gold, that is what they call it.
Yeah, and it absolutely is. It lives up to its name. I have 2 bottles. I actually had 4 at one point, but I gave one back to my dad, I think, because he was in a car accident.
Yes, you did.
We drank one on stream, which is down there. Actually, it's the tallest one right there. I can see it. And the third one my dad got me for Christmas, which still has a security tag on it, because he's a cheap bastard.
We're still not sure if you bought it or stole it.
I mean, he sent me a voice message saying, "Well, times are tough, son." Like, you bitch. Yeah. But yeah,
Yes.
we got into Penderyn years ago with the older design, in fact, which looks like a wine bottle, let's face it. It was originally one of our
One of our FIFA whiskies, wasn't it?
one of 2, because Jameson's was first. Oh, first. Yeah, Jameson was first.
I think
Penderyn.
first because we both knew we liked Jameson,
Yeah.
so we wanted that first.
Penderyn was second, and we destroyed it, quite frankly. My dad loves Penderyn. I think he's been to the distillery, hasn't he?
I believe he has. Yeah.
I want to go. I'd love to go, especially since Gareth Bale owns a portion of them as well, and I want to pull his top knot, see if he's bald on top.
Yeah. I don't think he'll be there. I'm pretty sure that's not part of what you get with the
He lives in the UK again now. It's fine.
For the
Although
minute,
I do believe Ryan Reynolds is trying to get him to come out of retirement.
become
He wants to play for Wrexham.
He said no.
That's a shame.
It would interfere with his golf.
Homesteading France. Thank you. I really appreciate that. But yeah, we like Penderyn. Dave has more than one. He has several, in fact.
Dave has the standard
Madeira.
Madeira cast finish, which
Yep.
is the traditional Welsh Gold.
Yep.
I have the Penderyn Legend.
Yep.
I have the
Celt.
Celt. Do I have Celt or Myth?
Myth. You have Myth.
No, I think I have Celt. I think Myth is what I want to buy.
Oh yeah, you're right, because it's
and
in the
I
Wishlist,
have,
isn't it?
I have the
Portwood.
port. I have the peated, and I have the port.
So the Portwood you bought when we were in the whiskey shop last, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah,
which I haven't
because they
opened
didn't
yet.
have the sherry wood.
To be fair, I prefer the portwood anyway.
True.
But yeah, so the
but
sherrywood was the one
if
I
you're
was
going to have a
intending
collection,
go
if you
with.
wanted to have a set,
Yeah.
you want that sherry
I
wood.
will have to get that and the myth as well.
My thing is, I would love to have a set as well. However, I would like to have just one bottle at a time because I have sets of other things, and I don't have the space. I have to be careful because
Meg has the problem that Penderyn is too tall for his cabinet.
yes, so
I don't have that problem because I use Penderyn as my measurement for my shelves of my
However,
cabinet.
Dave has the different problem to myself, where my shelves are made of solid wood and don't
Yes.
bow. His, he had to turn around, so they stopped
Turn
bowing.
around, swap from one unit to another.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spread
Whereas,
the weight out onto
yeah.
the second unit.
whereas I haven't had to do that, which is quite fortuitous, really. But it's a bit of a pain in the backside, but not at the same time, because I've got a few this year and last year that are too tall. There's a small little collection next to the cabinet. It's fine. I'm not having anything spill out into the rest of my cabinet if I can avoid it. We are coming up to. Thank you, Insanity. I appreciate that.
Alfonso, whichever one of us gets it first, we'll have to say how it is.
Yes, yes, please do.
I don't have,
although, if someone wants to just go on my Amazon wish list and find it, buy it, and send it to me, then I'll be the first one to have it, and I'll just do it anyway.
I'll just go make sure it's on your Amazon wish list.
It's not on my Amazon wish list.
Okay, give me 5.
Someone just go buy it and then send it to me anyway. Send me some Jaffa cakes as well. Actually, I've got a Jaffa cake hamper box in my cabin.
Yeah, we don't think we need any more Jaffa cakes. Pete overdid that last time.
What are you talking about?
Wait, what?
Oh, it's 25 quid right now, folks. Oh, he's buying it right now, aren't you? You buying it? You just put it in your basket. I just watched you put it in your basket.
No.
Is Dave buying it? Are you sending it here for tomorrow?
No, I'll have to do it Thursday. It'll be Monday, which is a bit more risk because I might not be here. But I can have it Thursday, which is my day off.
Fair enough. Dave's just ordered himself the Penderyn myth for 25 quid off Amazon. Rather than put it on my Amazon wish list.
Sorry, I saw it was on sale and my finger kind of just did the rest.
What I'm hearing here is bosh. He has actually, he's just ordered it. Damn. All right. Well, the Jack Daniel's 5-year anniversary whiskey. What would you say?
I hope it's peated. Could be another one for the next stream.
I'm talking about Jack Daniel's.
What's Jack Daniel's?
What did you think of that whiskey?
To be fair, that's actually quite nice.
It is, isn't it? Would you no? So if you ever had the chance, or someone gave it to you, would you be okay with that?
Yeah, actually.
Because people give you they give you things you don't drink, like Fiddick 12 or Jack Daniel's number 9.
No, I don't have number 9. I've had Fiddick 12.
I mean, someone did, and I gave it to my brother-in-law.
True. Yeah.
I literally, you brought it here, and I gave it to him. Or I gave it to my dad. No, I gave it to my
We
dad.
gave it to your dad, didn't we?
Yeah, but you have been given some. I don't remember this shit.
Right, now I've bought it. Let's look and see what it actually is.
You look it up while I just tell everyone. So next on the list, what Dave mutters to himself, the next whiskey on the list is not a YouTube one. So much like with YouTube, when I got my first YouTube payment, I did the same with Twitch. I got £60, $60 or something, and I was very happy. I bought myself a bottle of Jameson's Stout Cask Edition, which has had a few glasses of it.
Alfonso, I think, has just done the same thing.
Yo, if you want to send me 25 on Streamlabs, I'll buy it as well.
Don't worry, I'm now getting around to adding it to his wish list.
Can someone just Streamlabs me that as well, so I can just buy it as well?
Because something went wrong.
I don't like the fact that you guys are getting what I don't have. I don't like this. Is it peated?
Let me add it to your list. First.
Anyway, yes. So Twitch,
It's on his wish list. So if you go to his wish list, you can now give him myth.
Thanks. So after I think it was after 3 to 4 months. So you had to stream on Twitch first to build an audience, and I did. But you then had to stream. You had to earn a certain amount of money, and it took maybe 3 months, I think, to build an audience because I'd given up on Omegon Plays on YouTube as a gaming channel,
Definitely
which became the Halls of Injustice YouTube channel. All my crime stuff is there now, and I was quite happy with that because it was a nice bottle, Jameson Stout cask. Someone buy Fireball and send it to Omegon. I mean, I'm not against cinnamon liqueur drinks. Tennessee Fire.
Fire's on his wish list.
Fuck off. I quite like the idea of buying the stuff. 25 quid. Yeah,
it's $19.99.
Get it cheaper in Sainsbury's. It's like 15 quid in Sainsbury's.
Myth is on his wish list, so if any of you would like to donate via his wish list, a bottle of Myth, it is there.
Yeah, there was an Amazon wish list in the description of every video, I think. But anyway,
right, okay. I feel like we need a tally go of how many people actually bought this bottle of Penderyn during the stream. There's me, Alfonso seems to be on it. Nerdy Rodent looks like they're looking into it.
Hey, we're not here to judge because, to be fair, I've yet to have a bad Penderyn.
25 quid for a Penderyn.
I will say before we get to the Jameson Stout, which was about 4 or 5 months, well, maybe a year actually. Sorry, after the 5-year anniversary. I've never had a bad Penderyn, but I have been challenged by one that confused me because it was the Penderyn peated, and it's because
Penderyn Legends only 20 quid as well. Sorry,
like I've got a bottle. I've got a full bottle. I've got an empty one right there. I've got full bottles, mate.
Sherrywood's only 30 quid.
I mean, if you want to get it,
Red Joke is 30.
Dave, you stop looking at Amazon. We're doing this. Stop being a dick. Fuck's sake. So Penderyn peated was a bit of a challenge for me because non-Islay peated whiskies are generally they're never as creamy as that of a normal eyelid. I know what you're doing. I can hear you whistling nonchalantly and looking away, dickhead. But yeah, the it's always a bit different, and Penderyn is no exception. In fact, if anything, I was completely blown away by it because it was just so different. Giggly. It was so different.
I didn't do it.
And I'm going to call you Dad.
I now own all of the Penderyn.
Dear God.
So, Penderyn stream.
Well, that'll certainly be all your whiskey then. Although, I mean, I've got Legend and Madeira, but you bring all yours for that. We'll do a Penderyn stream, but it has to be when you can drink a lot, right? So it won't be August.
Could be.
Not
Maybe for a week.
Depends.
Camping seems to not be that week, so.
Well, we'll certainly find out. Anyway, yes, I have a bottle of Jameson Stout myself. You quite enjoy it. Good, because I have it too. In fact, I bought Dave a bottle for his birthday last year, and he had to try it at mine so we could do it in a tier list stream. Recently, yes. Doka Ryan on YouTube, he renamed the stream to 8 years of Penderyn. Hang on, Penderyn? Isn't that Mr. Penderyn?
It has been 8 years of pandering, yes. Pandas for views, pandas for money.
I mean, Pandera, isn't that like World of Warcraft?
Yes, it is. True.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Jameson Stout. So, Doka Ryan, he did a tier list of whiskies.
You've done it bad, Welsh Shady. It's all your fault. Everyone blame Welsh Shady.
Shame. Shame. Send me money on Streamlabs. So,
have we no.
Doka Ryan, yes, I watered them. You drank it. Smell it. It's watered.
See? I was too busy buying Penderyn.
Oh, I noticed. I noticed. You don't know how to spell liquor. That's okay. Streamlabs.com/Omegon, and I'll teach you how to spell it. So, Doka Ryan had this and 2 other genuine whiskies in his little tier list.
She missed it.
And he genuinely listed this low down, and it annoyed me because Jameson should never be ranked low. It is the baseline for quality, right? That's where the baseline is.
Distilled. How can it be poor? You know?
I'm glad it's not quadruple distilled because it would lose all its flavour. So it has here then stout seasoned, chocolate hints, rich coffee, smooth seasoned oak barrels, hints of hops, stout, smooth chocolate. Whiskey there.
Yeah.
Written multiple times. But yes, originally it was Tipex here because I was like, we'll get rid of the E just so it feels less blasphemous.
Yeah, I know it's your fault. You left me unsupervised.
Dave just bought 3 bottles of whiskey. And no, he didn't donate to my Streamlabs. So, and not making afford to now, he just bought 3 bottles of whiskey. Okay. So
that's what we did with his housemate back in the day.
Could you do me a favour? Get a corked bottle and pop the cork. 'Cause this is a screw top, not a cork. Oh, hello. Thank you, Leona. Needy, it's okay. Daddy.
She does like them needy.
Pop it hard. No, you got to do it fast. Oh, Daddy. Thank you, Leona, by the way, as we edge closer and closer, closer to our goal.
But yes, we, back in the university days, Meg had a housemate, and there was a, let's say, instance with some food where Chef's Perks came into play, where we got a tiny plate for each, and he had like all of the food.
Absolute ball bag.
So, as revenge, it was considered that we would slightly sabotage his gin.
I believe that was my idea.
Yes, it may have been Meg, because Meg is a dick.
Hi, I'm Meg.
So, the gin was emptied into a bottle of water, replaced with tap water.
Yep.
The bottle of water was hidden in the cupboard that he would never go to.
Quick thing, cupboard. Before he finishes, there was a tiny amount of the gin in the bottle.
Yeah,
just
we left about an inch or 2 of gin in the bottle.
An inch, because it had to have enough flavour so he didn't notice.
And many a merry month went by with him drinking, 2 months, because it was too funny.
So, it was not just that. It was, we were all in the kitchen, and he was sat there, he was like rocking about.
Properly getting drunk on water.
In the kitchen.
Gin-flavoured water.
And then one day,
it got too much.
Somebody, I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was me or someone else that said it, but I then went into the hallway on the staircase and laid on the stairs vertically, crying.
And then he had a breakdown when he thought we'd actually thrown his gin away, and then we told him it was hidden somewhere. And it took about half an hour to find.
In the one place he never would look, a cupboard with the cleaning supplies, because he messy. By the way, this is the same guy who brought a fat bitch. Brought a girl back and fell asleep while inside her.
Good man, Alfonso.
What? Order myself a bottle. Mother fluffers, send me a bottle.
So that's so we're 2 people so far who bought a
Hey,
bottle of
bitch
Biff.
tits. What's a brother got to do? Get a whiskey here. But yeah, he fell asleep inside somebody, and he told us he fell asleep while nailing, and I then coined. I believe it was me.
Yes, you coined the term.
Snailing. I'll be honest. If you've ever fallen asleep while having sex, how disappointing is the sex? How lacking in whelm?
That is the most underwhelming of whelms.
We're not going to name him. And they're going, you are one hot. Oh, thank you, Mario. I appreciate that. I saw a gif of you yesterday getting drilled by Donkey Kong. You're welcome.
It is top of your wish list, so if
is
someone is
it?
nice enough to go on there, they will find it and hopefully acquire.
If you're British, anyway.
Yes.
I've done that. Have you? Oh, right. Thank you to Anonymous for the £5. Cheers. Yes. Cheers.
Definitely cheers.
Cheers. Hang on.
Cheers.
Jolly good.
Slanty.
Slanty. Oh, so I will say, this is better than the Jack Daniels. You can taste the cream from the stout.
Yeah, because this
Slight
is
hop.
what I commented before. It does taste. I mean, I don't drink a lot of beer. I drink lager mainly, and not huge amounts of that. But I don't drink a lot of beer. But when I have had things like Worthingtons and those sort of things that are IPAs and stouts, this does remind me very much of that.
This is what I normally go for here, behind the door. I have oaked stout.
Yeah.
I have one here actually.
We won't say the name of that one.
Coffee,
That will get us
coffee and
banned.
biscotti.
Interesting.
I
have a
have
biscuit that would go well with that.
oatmeal stout.
Velvetizer collection.
I have magic stout. I heard a ding. It was my phone. We have another stout here.
Other magic.
Also, because this had bulldogs on
Does
it.
it have fava beans? Does it go well with a Chianti?
It might do. But yeah, I generally keep the stouts because I want to do Irish hand grenades with them. You don't know what Irish hand grenades do you?
It's I was going to say Guinness, but
You can do Guinness.
yeah,
So it's half a pint of a stout or Guinness, and then you get 2 shots
Baileys.
and
Yeah.
1 shot of Irish whiskey.
Yeah.
Pull the pin, the cream goes in. You do the shot of the Jamesons or the Irish whiskey, and then you shot the rest if you can. Oh, you're
Great success, Stina. Well done
Hi, Stina.
and welcome.
Not even you, who has narcolepsy, has fallen asleep during sex. That just tells me you're getting it good. Congratulations.
I mean, that may be true. I don't
Apparently-
know. But I drink so few beers and IPAs that I don't.
Yeah, same.
Worthington.
So-
I generally drank as a shandy anyway. So you
Yeah.
know.
So the ones those behind the door. It's only because I put them there because I wanted to do them with Irish whiskey or Irish cream. But I just kept forgetting.
I mean, could you imagine putting that with them?
That's what I was going to do it with.
Yeah.
But then I do also want to have another bottle because I want to refill
Yeah.
it when it gets a certain depth.
Well, I now have one of those, don't I?
Well, what I mean is these celebratory bottles I bought when I get them so low.
I've just thought I'll have to rearrange the cupboard again now. Thursday's gonna be a good day.
Let me just say now. Oh no.
Anyone on the Discord, you may find on Thursday there'll be a large number of pictures of whiskey cabinets. Whilst I rearrange.
When this gets to a certain depth, I will then refill it because I want to keep this bottle. I think everything I will do is when I get a new bottle, I'll change this for the newer one, just so then I don't run the risk of it, deteriorating too much. Screw
Where's
top,
your
by the way.
fika? I don't know. Where did you provide the fika?
Stina, the
It's our
fika.
party. You should have
No, it's
provided
okay.
the fika.
Stina, you'll find the fika at streamlabs.com/Omegon. It's in the pinned comment in the top of the chat. Tequila self-ends are fun. Drink the shot, snort the salt, rub.
I've done most of that without the snorting part of the salt and rubbing the lime in my
I
eye.
had a housemate my first year who snorted salt. He didn't stop crying for 3 days.
You also had a housemate in your second year who poured vodka in her eye from an optic.
Which wasn't my housemate until my 4th year.
Oh no, she just basically did that, didn't she?
Yeah,
She was that sort of
she did until
housemate.
she got a boyfriend
Yeah.
after claiming she was lesbian before.
Lived in your
Yeah.
room/bed. and
She
then-
lived in my bed, yeah. I lived on the floor, did you know?
Organise those cabinets. Yes, that is sex. You will get
yes.
you'll get nudes, Fiona.
You will get nudes, Leona, if we hit 50% of our goal. In the form of Dave's cabinet. He'll show you how he packs a box. That's the
And then
deal.
when you come up, we can empty it and we can LED light it.
Yes, do you want me to bring something with me so I can cut the edges or something, or do you have the tools?
See, I've had a play around with the shelves, and I think
Is there a small gap?
If we get the shelves right, there is a small gap, which will be enough.
There is a way around it.
Through.
There's a way around it. It's simply put, if you can, the gap is fine, but you want to create an ever so slight ridge, just so it's because it expands and contracts.
I mean, I've got a saw and stuff in mine.
I have a Dremel.
Yeah, I don't have a Dremel.
I have a portable Dremel.
Okay.
I can put that in my rucksack and bring it with me.
I look forward to you going through security on the train stations in London with that.
Stratford, you're fine. No one should. If you have my rucksack, I'll just be like, you hear buzzing? It's nothing important. Don't you dare put a price on nudes. I will, because I want to buy that.
The price is 50%.
Because I want to buy that Talisker 8. It's going to be engraved with 8 years of Omegon, or 8 year anniversary, or something like that.
Because I mean, uber fancy.
Yeah, because we want to. Because the thing about that is, that's a Diageo special release from 2021, and we want to open it. Which we have a bottle of it, but we can't open it because we haven't got a second one. We need to have a second to open it, the one to collect, the one will go up in value, and then the other one gets consumed because consume the beverage.
The one that's engraved, no one will find interesting.
Exactly.
In a few years' time, so it won't be worth the money. Unless you suddenly become a massive star and go viral.
It's unlikely. I can barely grow on any platform. No, it'd be a case of that one. It's only unique to me at that point because it'll be 8 years of Omegon written on it.
You volunteer as tribute. Oh well, that's very good of you. We currently need about £40 to 50%.
Stop teasing me, please. Everyone help. Everyone help. Everyone gives him. Yes, please do. Of course, we're here to fleece you. No, I'm kidding. So Jameson's was the first Twitch payment. I haven't bought one since, although we had been on Twitch for a while. I had considered doing an anniversary on Twitch at some point. Maybe just doing a very long stream, but maybe just some 7 Days to Die with people. But I don't know when my anniversary is. I don't know.
Your secretary should be able to help with that.
I doubt it. I don't even remember when I started on Twitch. No. I actually don't remember. I'd have to go and look through the Twitch payments and work it out from there. Because I think it was 6 months after I started.
Yeah, because you have to get a certain level, then get
followers and everything. You had to get like 50 followers, average 3 to 5 viewers over a period of time. Yeah, and it didn't take long, but then once you got it, you then got to earn the money.
Yeah,
which obviously then is reliant on you growing and not really being a shill constantly. You kind of need to do it organically and let it happen. It's not the easiest. Twitch is a horrible platform to grow on. If you're on Twitch, you know what I mean, because you can't just grow on Twitch. You have to promote yourself constantly, and so you never if you're unless you're one of the massive partnered streamers, you're not going to grow. You're really not, because no one goes looking for you. They go there to watch a live show.
Yeah. So
you're not who they pick. They either stumble across you, you get raided, or you get fluky. You better not reproduce Omegon, and octopuses die after they have reproduced. I want to make a shagging joke here with Stina involved, but I really don't want to because I want to get into trouble. Oh, what?
Well, there goes our dreams, having children.
Oh well, that's what dreams? Your dreams?
Sorry, nightmares.
Nightmare fuel, yes. But yeah, you can't grow on a place like Twitch, so anniversary is a bit of a strange one for there. But YouTube, yeah, because we managed to do it quite well. We're doing all right on Omegon too. We're doing okay here. Well, we are now that we put out the Illuminati video. We've been struggling for a while, so Dolat, thank you. Close to the nudes. Oh, thank you. We're actually, honestly,
thank you very much. That's
£15 will get Leona a guaranteed look in David's box. I mean, she did eat his fudge cake chocolate.
She had a lot of my chocolate in her mouth.
Yeah, that's a bit of a weird one, I will admit. It is a euphemism, but it's not for what you think it is.
Bosh! Thank you, CSK.
What?
Okay, so you know that thing I put on your wish list? It's no longer on your wish list.
Show me the purchase part.
It's gone. It was there. It's gone.
You can sometimes show the oh, there it is. That. Yeah. CSK, if that was you, you are an absolute goat. I don't mean you look like one. I mean you're fantastic. Thank you.
You are the legend of the stream.
You're also. I haven't received a bottle of whiskey off my Amazon wishlist in a while, so it's going to go next to 2 bottles of Talisker and a bottle of Hague Club Orange and I think that's it, actually. Oh, Tavern of the Wheel in double cask. In my office, that'll go. Not in the cabinet. It'll go in my office.
I just realised.
Go on.
All those Penderyns that I've just bought were all on my wish list.
Stick them on mine. What? Who said that? So glad I don't live with anyone who could have heard that. Oh, Nathan, up your game. I want to make people suffer and make you embarrassed.
Get good, Nathan, honestly. Yeah.
Right, I think...
Rich Oak and Sherrywood were on my I have a whiskey wish list.
We need to do... Right, we need to do something, okay? Because she's still here, which means we have to do this to get to it. Okay, don't say it yet, but it is YOLO Swag Fam time.
It is YOLO Swag Fam time. I feel like there's going to be an entire stream based on Penderyn myth.
That's the best one I've had as a shot.
How many of us can...
It's just so sweet.
That is good.
It's as good as, to me, as the Glenlivet in a shot form. That's bonkers. If your arm gets cut off, will it be able to think for itself? Yes, because it will still find time to fist. Wait, who? I'll do the water for this one.
Yes, no, thank you, CSK. That was very kind of you. He was starting to get very jealous, and I just saw them all went and buy.
He literally bought 3, and I'm just like, mother. Oh, hang on. Chaos. Thank you for the £3. Started watching you right as the Skeptosphere fell apart. I missed the old days, but back then, out like people at Purple could talk. There is no reason. Now there is no reason, no understanding, just morality. In which Charles long live his moistity.
Moistity.
Well, thank you.
His noble moistity.
Thank you for that incredible generosity and that kindness. I really appreciate that. Cheers. Water. Well, if you did flavoured, it would ruin your palate then, wouldn't it?
This is literally the only time I drink actual water.
Honestly, it would be.
Oh, hello. I hear $.
Leona, last one, money, gimme nudes. In about...
7.88%.
He can math. Can you tell he's in charge of something? Yeah. Anyway, so... Leona, don't leave because you're next. Last year, I hit 7 years on YouTube, and I did the stream on the second channel. I did it on the stream channel, sorry. And that was a mistake because I obviously base what I buy as a treat on donations. Problem is, I did it on a channel that's not that big in the first place. Well, it is big. Got over 7,000 subs. Problem is, it's 7,000 subs, but I'll be honest, we only pulled like 20, 25 people. And so it was a very quiet stream. And I bought... from my local corner shop, I believe I bought this.
Yes. I believe the correct technical term is... Oh, Leona is going to be in our mouths.
What we mean by that is we're drinking a single malt Scotch whisky, distillery edition, matured in traditional oak, distilled by a master craftsman on the banks of the River Isla, aged in the finest traditional oak casks, smooth, distinctive single malt, freshly picked orchard fruits, rich toffee notes, called Keith. Sorry, Glen Keith. Where is Glen Keith? Is it a Highland? Speyside. Glen Keith is a Speyside, so technically a Highland as well, but we're drinking... We're going to have some Keith's juices in our mouth. And when we last time had a glass... We talked about Keith in our tier list stream.
Yeah,
we did say that Keith was found a bit...
She wasn't overly whelmed.
She has potential.
She lacked whelm, but there was potential.
Although I have done the right thing, I've signed it.
Yes.
The cork top is not as impressive.
It has been signed.
Yeah. It's a bit flat, so I use the seal thing. But yes, a bit of potential, but then...
I'm pretty sure you'll find, if you check the side piece of it, Bannier Green included a provision for drinking your juice.
And in this instance, I think we've only had one glass of it, actually.
Yes, so didn't we have another one? Didn't we have either a taster or something?
Yeah, I think
we've had
did,
this more than once on a stream.
But it's not been much though, because there wasn't any reason to really. Also, it sits in my office, and my office is I don't really go in there as much. Still, I will be soon. It's just it was sitting there.
I thought we were actually going to do these streams from your.
We were, but I didn't. I was being.
I suppose that me staying.
It wasn't that. It was the Wi-Fi wouldn't reach properly.
Yeah,
it kept cutting out, and I was like, you know what, we're gonna hold off. So yes. Glen Keith, because Leona Wildling Darling in the chat was nicknamed by me because I'm a dickhead. Keith on my server for the longest time. In fact, 3 people still call her Keith to this day.
She is just, Keith.
She will always be Chaggers to me, and that's, well, it's better that than the previous nicknames.
Yes, and, the ones that involved in you riding her into battle.
Valiant.
Valiantly riding her into battle.
Yes, absolutely. We won't do that. Hello, Miss Sparkles, thank you very much. Hello, Monster Dumpling. Do remember, everyone, if you
don't
want to
wank.
support us as we seek to fuel alcoholism, streamlabs.com/Omegon. It's in the pinned comment. Help us fuel the alcoholism of buying the whiskey on the screen. Not Dave Bay, the one in the screen.
And or please check out his Amazon wishlist, where there's also whiskey you can help him buy.
Fuck me, yeah. That's going to arrive and I'm going to be like, I promise I didn't buy it. You're
Your
not the
sisters
dumbest
are not gonna
YouTuber,
like
but
you.
I disagree with your thumbnail. Aha! That's understandable. I self-deprecating thumbnail. It's typical though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, so we're going to have some of Keith's juice in our mouth. Want to see if she's wanting. Want to know
It
if
is
she's...
quite an amber nectar.
It's quite a thick bottle. It's not got the heaviest bottom.
No,
But it's got a bit of a flat bottom.
It's a very thin base.
Bit of a
Actually,
thin
I think the overall glass work is quite thin, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit
It's a bit flimsy.
flimsy, bit flat on the bottom,
Yeah.
but it's got a fairly lengthy height.
It's got good length.
Yeah, it seems to hold well in the
Relative
hand. Yeah, it's just not got much in the chest.
No, the top is
Yeah.
lacking.
But a bit flat on the top as well, and not much detail either.
No.
It's not really. I mean, I had to sign it to put something on it.
Yeah, very.
Hannah, thank
Very
you very much
traditional
for being a
bland
member for
design.
so long, and thank you for the happy 8 years. I really appreciate that. And hello, person called Wikipedia, whoever you are. Again, streamlabs.com/Omegon. Do you want to pop that cork, David?
We're popping the owner's cork.
You're gonna. I'm gonna let you pop the owner's Keith's cork.
Oh yeah, sorry, Keith. Yes.
Keith's cork.
It's good job it's not made between cherry oak, isn't it? Reads the ball just to make sure.
I mean, if it's from America, you got a point.
Oh.
How's it smell? Oh no, don't smell it actually. We'll do it in the glass, yeah. We'll do it in the glass. We'll do this
We're
properly.
saving her scent for the.
Yes. Don't let us down here because we gave you potential.
Has Mickey been allowed off the step yet?
I don't know. She's still sat on my knee, I think. The step is my knee. Did you know that? Have you still got water in there? Because that'd be funny if it was.
Gonna say yes. Based on the quantity,
You-
I have watered down Keith juice.
Oh no. Oh, hi KK. Hope you're well. Dave is getting a watered down interpretation of your of Keith Distillery Edition. I'm getting in your face every.
Full fat Keith.
We don't fat shame here. Just the heifer my
I
housemate
have
slept.
Keith Light.
Didn't Dylan Mulvaney advertise for that? Keith Light. Oh, do we need to just draw a Dylan Mulvaney on the bottle and just send it to Dylan? There you go, Keith sponsors. I'm not drinking. You two going to go. I mean, I'm not drinking. You two.
I'm not quite sure what. Right, hang on. How many things are wrong with that sentence grammatically?
Thank fuck you noticed because I thought it was me. I was like, oh shit, am I done?
You're not drinking.
Thing is-
Good. That's probably wise.
Oh.
You two. Well, you felt two wrong, depending on what you're trying to go. Why are we going in a glass? You're the one in the glass.
Mr. World Guitar, thank you for the £5 donation. I really appreciate it. It really helps us. And if anyone does want to continue donating or supporting us, please consider doing so via Streamlabs because you two take a cut and they're dicks about it.
Yeah, so we'll see about £1.50 of your £5.
Yeah, but we're still very.
Unfortunately,
But
but we do
Will, just for
appreciate
sake of it, yes, we are genuinely very grateful. Do you want to try some of your watered down? Do you
I
want
will have some
or would
Keith
you
Light.
rather have that put somewhere else and then try a proper one?
I will indulge the watering of the Keith.
Cheers. Hi, Yempi.
You join my both from moaning. Yeah,
So
welcome.
this has
It's an Omegon stream. What do you
the
expect?
orchard fruit aspect. I've had a sip already. Is very obvious. There's a vanilla there, very smooth. Toffee, yeah, sure, but orchard fruits, very, yeah, you can
It's
tell.
quite muted with the water.
Do you want to try a different glass? Because it's a bit lacking in whelm, is it not?
She's not whelming me at the moment.
Well, so get that shot glass over there. We'll just do it in that. Are you going to YOLO swag farm and get another one? Do you want a small snifter of it?
That was not whelming.
All right, go on, pour yourself another, buddy. You can just do it by eye. You're good enough for that, aren't you?
Oh, I squashed the foil. I appreciate
That's all right. I'll do it now. Anyway, yes. So I hit 7 years on YouTube and I bought this. How much do you think it cost me? Actually, no, we didn't do it with the Jameson Stout. How much do you think that cost, Dave?
Well, so far,
They're 22.
22 and 25. So I'm
Yeah.
going to go with 27.99.
20. It cost $19.99 in Sainsbury's. Yeah, seriously, Stout one was very cheap back then. It hadn't been out long at that point. How much do you think Glen Keith costs?
Well, Keith is pretty basic bitch. You can get Keith for about 20 quid in Tesco's most of the time.
But not round there. Markup.
Did you buy it in
Before he started giving me
Yes.
discounts, how much do you think I paid for that?
32?
30. So Keith is an expensive hoe,
Keith is currently the most expensive bottle we've had.
but not the most expensive. The most expensive is the last one.
Yeah.
And I'm... Oh, hang on.
That's
hang
fine,
on.
we'll get on.
Fiona, you two need all the... Oh.
All the hell.
Yeah. I meant in the sense of a dog. 1 second, folks. We have to quickly let the dog out. Plumpy had to leave. Sorry, folks. Right. Has Dave poured himself another one?
Yes, Dave has.
Have you? What do you think of the taste of this then? What do you think of Keith now that you've had her in her full fat glory?
I'm just waiting for
Which
the
sounds like fat
settling of my mouth before I attempt
Oh,
the
right.
the full Keith.
Yes. By the way, thank you. Oh, damn. Thank you.
Yes.
I don't know.
Something is happening.
There was a donation apparently. Thank you, Luna. Just the tip, you say. Dave's going to get balls deep. You better get nudes. I mean,
we haven't got 50% yet, Leo.
I'm about to say we're not 50% of the way. Just saying. It's just I don't make the rules. I mean, I make the rule, but I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. I kind of do. I will say we rank this as potential because we haven't had much of it. But also, Glen Keith isn't as it's not this bad. It's not that. It's that it's not as readily available as others. Yeah. So you don't just stumble across it. Full fatness. The orchard fruits are more pronounced if you have a full flavour of it.
Yes, there's definitely more to it when it's not watered down.
Yeah. That's all you get from me for the year. Deal. I'm done nicing you. I mean, you are, but that's okay. I think I paid around 80 Canadian for my bottle of Jameson just to compare costs and different... Really?
But isn't that just monopoly money?
I mean, possibly, but currency exchange rate still makes that pretty high.
But the super chats aren't showing on the percentage bar, so the bar rules.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Bar rules are the bar rules.
Also, I would never receive that for like 2 months, and I'd only get a very small cut of it. Because YouTube are dickheads. They actually are about it as well. I actually turned super chat off as well.
Yeah.
I don't know how people have managed to do that.
People perhaps have got a link from a previous stream or something.
Possibly. Either that or it hasn't actually removed it,
No.
even though I removed it. I might as well put it back on. It's fine. It's fine. What do you think of this whiskey then? What do you think? Does it have potential?
It's smooth.
Thanks for being here, Nathan.
Yes, thank you, Nathan. Nice to see you again.
Shut it, David. Sorry, shut it, David.
What did I say this time?
I mean, you were just talking about something really informative and interesting, so I guess you just don't want to hear your opinion on it.
I'm not getting too much toffee, but it
Yeah.
is smooth and there is some fruitiness to it.
So the smoothness I thought was more vanilla than toffee, because
Yeah.
I didn't feel the toffee was as pronounced as it could be. But I
feel like the fact that we don't taste the vanilla means it's vanilla, because normally when it's smooth and we don't taste vanilla, everything has vanilla.
That's what I mean. It's just
We just seem to not be able to taste vanilla.
maybe it's, you know what it might be. It might be because I like a high quality vanilla, and I'm not used to like the really bit cheap Tesco value like vanilla ice cream that was just water with a bit of flavour.
Talisker Fund. Thank you.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
I'll be honest, we might be able to get the bottle actually now and engraved. But obviously I was being cheeky because I'm a dickhead. Hi. Thank you, Agni, for the £5 donation. I really appreciate it. Streamlabs.com/Omegon.
Indeed.
But yes, I'm going to YOLO swag fan this because I want to get to the final one. I want to open it because I have to.
I've already YOLO 5 pound Keith once, so I'm going to just...
You're going to be YOLO swagmer again?
I need to have at least another Dave sip first.
Okay, well, I'll wait for another Dave sip.
Bear in mind that YOLO, I had
Yeah, but it
a
was
measure
water.
plus water, and I only had one sip.
I mean, it was probably closer to
Before I swag
30%. I'm
fan.
just saying.
I know, but volume-wise.
Sure, but you're not a lightweight.
I know.
Hello, Marta. Thank you for the 8-year anniversary thing. I appreciate that. Hello, Monster Dumpling as well, by the way. I think this is a good option for 7 years. It's not like super.
Ooh.
To be honest, what?
Glen Kinchy spent many hundreds.
I-
Please do enlighten.
I have had a 12,
we have
20cl
had-
bottle.
Yes, we have tried the Glen Kinchy. It was
It's
enjoyable.
a good lowland. It would have been considered for a birthday whiskey. Also, this year's Diageo's, it's the oldest one at 27 years. Brutally old. It's going to be like Lagavulin, impossible to get your hands on.
Yeah.
I do believe they're doing a young, like Lagavulin did last year, where they did a 27. They also did a 12, which was the rum one. But I think they're also going to do that with Glenkinchie, because no one's going to be able to get their hands on that expensive one.
My parents are not really impressed when I say I want money for a birthday and I put it all together for a 35-year-old whiskey.
What are you going to get?
I don't know yet, but I'm going to find
35.
one.
Far Class do 35.
I think they do, yeah.
So, Freud do 34. Singleton do 39.
There are a couple of 35s out there.
I think Redbreast do one as well. No, they do 27.
I have decided that I'm going to have a 35-year-old whiskey.
I would love to get if I turned 39, I'd love to get my hands on the 39-year-old Singleton, but that's nearly $3,000.
I would say if you turn 39.
I live in a house with 3 children. If I'm not in prison by them for murder, right? I'm going to yellow swag them. You up for that?
Yes.
It's a lot fruity on the
She
finish.
goes down quite nicely.
She goes down like she's enthusiastic. She doesn't burn you too much.
Swift.
She's not too. She's very hot. Fairly warmth to it. She really gets in there, and she doesn't give up.
It's not dry.
No, she's not dry. She doesn't. She likes them moisten you up nicely. She doesn't leave you wanting. She gives you a nice, fulfilling finish. You got a 32 Singleton on your 32nd birthday. So on my 37th birthday, I bought a 14-year-old Bladnoch because I only got £250 worth of donations, and I can't afford I can't afford several thousand. He loves those kids. I hate them.
He has moments where he is good uncle.
It's very limited and sparse.
Yeah.
So the final whiskey of the stream is one Dave has never had, but there's a story to it. So the story is. Can you please remove that?
So,
and
yes,
also
so
Agua.
We are just so for reference, we are removing Keith. She is being put on one side.
She's been put down.
Yes, she's put down, literally down.
She's on the floor where she belongs on her knees. What?
She's definitely on the floor.
Yep. So, how do you drink? Well, underneath those there's a mouth. Yes. I'm an old man. Nothing wrong with that, CSK. We're not here to judge because you like whiskey.
He sticks the tentacle in and absorbs.
We like you, CSK, because you bought me a bottle of Penderyn.
Yes. You earn ultimate respect.
You has all my respect. Legit my respect. This year, by the way, just to say, my January we bought a January treat this year. Dave bought Dalmore Cigar Malt, which is amazing.
Yes.
We did a whiskey stream with it, and I bought Macallan Night on Earth.
Yes.
But I also bought a 21-year-old Singleton, a 21-year-old Jura, bottle of Angel's Envy, a 16-year-old Bushmills.
You did do slightly more of a madness.
I did a madness, yeah, but to be fair, I had a slight advantage. It wasn't that I earned more, it was that I had the cash from the cleaning.
Yes.
And I was like, well then, bosh. So the final one.
I had a car to pay for.
Yeah, you got shafted with that. You still got. You got the Penderyn.
Yeah.
And
the Portwood
you got
and the
from
cigar malt.
You got the Glenmorangie Cab Bowl.
And a lot of fine.
Oh yeah, you did.
The Cab Bowl from you as the mod gift.
Well,
and I got a lot of fine from you as I have too many of these. Here you go, Dave.
Careful, because I still haven't sent the other 2 mod gifts yet. They're still sat in my room waiting.
Yeah, but I'm accessible.
So the reason this last one is interesting is this was my first year anniversary on Omegon 2. We hit 7k followers on that channel, which is amazing. I know we might have been just short of it. Yeah, we were just short of it.
But this was also something we looked at for one of your other ones.
Yeah, so when I hit 100,000 on the main channel, we were talking about it. I managed to grab partner the Midnight Malt Maud. Oh, hello. Thank you, Ted from accounting for the donation. Enjoy bottle.
Wait, you have an accounting firm?
Well, I don't pay them. Also, accounting is an extra C missing.
Not very good accounting.
Yeah, well, not very good spelling either. So this whiskey, well, not this particular one, because this one's the standard. The whiskey in question is Swedish, and it's unique because the bottle shape. But what we didn't know then was it comes in a wooden box.
So, Peter, just for reference, keep listening because you'll find out the answer to that question when we tell you what this whiskey is.
I mean, I did just give away the nationality. But would you hold that box? What do you think? Because it feels really coarse, doesn't it?
Okay, yeah.
The wood is barely finished.
The wood, I mean, you could get splinters from this.
That's why I've been very careful.
Yeah.
It's a wooden basket box, and the bottle is like a beehive shape, and it has the hinges are leather, and
there's some bondage involved.
It's a wax seal top like Maker's Mark. It's called Tycho Star, Spirit of Heaven. And yeah. Oh, yeah, please
So,
consider donating. 'Cause we are very close.
Crispo, if you're still here, you'll like this because this is from your country.
Yeah, Denmark. So it's
Sweden?
basically Heaven, the 7 constellations, is what we were looking at originally. Tycho Star is the standard single malt whiskey, spelt with KY at the end, as in the jelly. What's the worst whiskey you've ever had? That is
Bell.
easy. No. I've had Bells before. I would say there's something worse than that. Pogues. It was so bad we had to move.
This is true.
Although I might argue there is something that's just as bad because I genuinely couldn't finish it. Hi, Johnny. Platinum doesn't mean it's better.
This is true.
Platinum is one of the rarest metal, and it is nothing rare about it.
Yeah.
The only thing about that I like.
£80. Oh, hello.
Thank you, Played an Ammo. Platinum Ammo, have a drink. Said a very smart person. Well, thank you very much. And
Also,
thank you.
you've just made Leona very happy because we've now breached the 50% mark, which means she can have nudes of my cabinet.
And Peter, thank you for the £5 donation. Always enjoy your take on this. Matt, great chat. Well, thank you very much for that.
You,
it's
Peter.
really, yeah. So the last bottle is Heaven. I should have put pictures of this up. Dave's never had this, but when I hit 1 year on Omegon 2, I had a glass.
For those of you on the server, bear with.
Dave will put a picture. Actually, hang on. No.
Put it in the box.
I should do that first.
Put it back in its box.
Well, no, do that one, because you got one before and after, haven't you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. I'll put the bottle back in, and
We have returned it to its cage.
to be fair,
The gimp has been returned to the cage.
That's the point. I like bottles that have a unique spin to them, you know? And I think this is one of them. Now, Dave's never had this, but I have. And I looked it up, and it did say peated. And so it is a cork. Ready? Oh, let me do it again. Oh,
It's a
rubber one.
reserved.
It's a rubber cork. It's one of those rubber ones, so it doesn't. I can't really just.
So yes, for those on the server, please see Ven,
Yeah.
the Spirit of Sweden.
It's 41.8%. Dave has never had this.
Dave has never had it.
I'm very excited because this one, again, it's like the first one.
Dave is making sure he has no water in his glass. He still has water in his glass.
Please don't do that. Thank you, Mr. Eternus, and thank you. Hi, Red Eye. Hope you're well. Is your glass ready?
As you can tell by the noise, yes.
Right.
Down some water.
Interesting looking bottle. It is, Brian. Absolutely. And this is also 50 cl. So...
Oh yeah, you're fresh meat in the server, aren't you, Brian?
Haze them. Fist them. What? Deal with them, people.
Banger Bry. Oh, bad name.
No, he's a banger. If he's donated especially or as a member, which he is, he's fine.
True.
So anyway, yes. Can you please put that where it belongs?
Yes.
In your car. Oh, don't you fucking dare. He went to lick the bottle. Actually, I fucking dare you to do that with all that wood in the way. All that wood there, he tried to lick the bottle. He tried to lick my bottle through my wood. Right, so have a smell of
Have
that.
a look at the bottle, yes.
Buddy, have a smell of that. You're going to love it. Mother...
Damn it, it's not weird.
I did. He just tried to escape my room. Right then, where's my sword?
I don't know, but all your axes are in my cabin.
I've got a sword. It's
a letter opener.
It's a letter opener, yeah.
You've been better to pick up a guitar and using that as a mace.
I mean, I'm not against it, but these are all really nice. I like these guitars. Anyway, yes. What do you think of the smell?
We don't need help. We have whiskey.
Yeah, someone he's done it before. He's licked a bottle of my whiskey, a really expensive bottle worth £200. So I made sure he couldn't take another one off me that was worth £180 by licking that and sending a picture of it to him. But then he only did it because I said for his birthday last year, I got him, my family and everyone else got him 8 bottles of whiskey, and I got everyone to lick the bottles.
And I have a framed photo collage of everyone licking the bottles.
And they've signed it as well. What should I get him next, Oban or Talisker? If you're referring to... Who are you referring to, actually?
If you mean Meg, if you get him Talisker, he'll never not drink it.
But I don't have any Oban that I can just drink, though. I've only got the Game of Thrones one. But if you prefer someone else...
I don't know what's on his wish list.
I don't have any... There's no Oban on there. no
That's
Oban.
my wish list.
There's no
That's
Oban
my
on
wish-
mine.
whiskey
Anyway,
list.
would Dave like to try this?
I
I'm really.
accidentally swapped my whiskey wish list with yours.
You dickhead. So would Dave like to try her then? Because this is.
Dave would, but Dave is just saying if you got Oban on a wish list.
Well, I don't know if there's any Talisker on there. Is it
You
Talisker
have
Storm?
Talisker Storm on there.
That's true, actually. I do want that. Because I
Now
want to.
Kelt is on there. Red Breast,
Well,
Flag
you
of
mean-
Berlin, Highland Park 15.
I got a bit cheeky
I
with that.
don't think you need Highland Park Fire on your wish list anymore.
We would need a top up.
True.
I was just being a dickhead with that.
For the Agua, no one has. I'm surprised no one has bought you the Agua. To be
Oh,
honest.
don't. Because if that turns up, I'm going to be like, hello, sister, you drink lots of water. Here, have some. Because I don't.
Okay, so I just put in on Amazon search Oban.
Yeah.
Who would like to guess what the first result was?
Was it darkness?
It was Talisker.
Let's get it. Haven't had Oban in years. Was lovely. I haven't had Oban. I haven't knowingly had it. Okay, so it's
When did that get that expensive?
So Talisker is what's going to be on my wish list, not Oban, because I'm a dickhead, but not like that. I have the Night Watch one though. I have that because I've got it in the set.
Yeah.
I'm trying to complete.
How is that
set.
cheaper?
Because it's not as old. I think. Talisker.
So I was going to put some Oban on his wish list. It's £75.
Oh, Drama Llama.
No.
Drama Llama. Talisker 2022 special release Diageo. Yes,
That's
I
a
have.
special release one.
I have
Yes,
that.
Go for it.
I have it. I haven't opened it because I have that because I want to keep it as a collection. I want to have some Diageo special releases and always good to keep them because they've got them value as time goes by. Anyway, Dave, Haved, it's time.
Dave is preparing himself.
You ready?
I don't know. I feel like I need to do the. Hello.
Oh god, he's greeting the fucking drink. Haven't had Oban in years. I haven't had it since the grad bar, I don't think.
I'm going to grab bar.
I haven't had it since then because it was you that got it for me.
Google Translate.
What are you translating?
Hello. How are you? Into Swedish.
Oh, okay. We're doing that, are we? I'll do it for you. Here we go. Ready? Erdy-gurdy, furdy-wordy chicken soup. Bork, bork, bork.
Hala.
Yodelay-hee-hoo.
Ah, so her name is Sally Hello. Okay, fair enough. Sorry, the pianist I follow on Twitch is Sally Halla, and it's
Okay.
just means
I don't
hello.
drink. It's always for my partner in the mix. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as your partner enjoys it, that's all that matters. Hello.
So, this is me greeting the whiskey.
Hallå.
David, your voice is oddly feminine. Are you actually going to try the whiskey now?
Okay then.
All right.
I'm just telling you what how are you is. I'm intrigued.
I'm intrigued as well, but it's losing ABV.
Hur mår du?
Who me do?
How are you? Hur mår du?
Who me do?
In Swedish. Stupid language.
It's
He says as he knows two Swedish archers.
Cheers. That's so different. Right? It's really nice, isn't it?
Whoa.
That's got to go in the pizza stream, hasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it has to.
Hello.
Sorry. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Who me do? Sorry, what's how you doing?
Go back to Google Translate.
Hey baby, how you doing?
Then which one is it? It's the
Spirit Tycho Star. Tycho Star, yeah. Hi Jamie, hope you're well. Little old lady who I don't know. Anyway, yes. So
what the tasting notes are.
this was for 1 year of Omegon 2 while Dave works out shit.
What
And
are the tasting notes?
I don't know. I was very excited to buy it because I wanted to, going forward, perhaps make it a point to buy bottles for suitable anniversaries that I could not necessarily collect, but have a collection I can look at and be a bit proud of. Because I kind of copped out a little bit. Well, not copped out. I kind of
Cardamom.
cheaped out a little bit on the original ones. But at the time, I couldn't really get away with it. Now I'm in a position where tonight, especially, I can get the I think I can just about get the Talisker 8, which is great. Absolutely fantastic. What?
So this is Master of Malt's tasting notes.
Okay.
This is their nose. Caramelized apple and poached pear.
No.
Generous notes of wood smoke with a slight touch of coastal air. Richly herbaceous nettle tea. Fresh ginger root.
Smoke, yeah, sure.
Palate. Cardamom, leafy coriander and a sweet cinnamon. Peat warmth, not quite as pronounced as it was on the nose.
Bull.
You didn't pronounce it on the nose!
Bullshit.
You literally have
look.
listed your nosing notes.
We've got 100 likes now.
Oh, whoop.
Can I have like 100 Streamlabs?
Like,
I'm kidding.
You've just literally put the nose notes, and you haven't mentioned Pete, and you said the Pete was not as pronounced as it was on the nose. I think Master Mole having an off day with this one.
There's a gap in the logic here.
Yeah.
Anyway,
candied peels bring a subtle touch of sweetness.
I know obviously you can see the price, but what would you have guessed the price was of this?
I would guess more than that.
What was that price?
That was £52.
That's how much I paid. I bought it off Master Mole.
Fair enough.
I bought it off Master Mole. Yeah, I paid £52 for this bottle. I got £10 in donations, and I thought, screw it, I'm doing this.
How much have we had to drink? 5, and I
Singles.
had slightly extra because I had a
5.5.
down key.
He said 5.5s. But to be fair, I'm not buzzed because this has been very
Although I did have slightly more of the
Jameson coffee.
coffee frappuccino-y thing we'd made, cocktail.
It was lacking in well.
Yes, it did like it well.
But I like this. By the way, this arguably is the best one of the lot. Has to be
This is very weird.
because it's good.
Well, it's not weird because it's good. It's good. It's weird that it's good being Swedish because I mean, neither of us were really aware that the Swedish did whiskey.
Not until I hit 100,000,
Yeah,
and it was you that found it.
yeah, but yes, no, this it's very nice. It's
Mhm.
very easy to drink.
It is. It's dangerous, but I think it's great because it definitely is something I would obviously want more of, but I'm quite happy with just the one. I mean, if I hit 2 years on Omegon 2, I will more than likely buy another one.
What do you want? See, I would put it at a higher percentage. I'm not saying it's like 55, 60, but I would say it's more than 41.8.
45.
It's mid 40s.
Yeah.
I would have
You'd think based on the flavour profile, but then that tells you something about the Swedish whiskey. It's more impactful.
What's Keith? Keith is 40.
Keef is barely a whiskey.
Keith just about trickles over the whiskey line.
So is the Stout. That's 45.
That's 40. That's 45.
Then it should be 40, shouldn't it?
I think that is. I would have said this was the strongest of the ones we've had. Open the box inside the box.
No. It might be on the box.
40. So
Yeah.
everything we've had tonight has been 40, other than the Jack Daniel's single barrel, which is 45,
Strongest.
and the Haven, which is 41.8. Yeah, I would put the Haven as the strongest based on
Yeah,
how it
but that's
tastes and
typically
goes down.
smoke and peat generally do intensify the flavour that I
Yeah.
find. That's not a bad thing. To be honest, this is fantastic because tomorrow we're drinking something very different. We're not streaming, I don't believe, but we're drinking something very different.
Could VC it in Discord. Maybe.
All they hear is, oh, David consumed the beverage. Oh.
Yeah. Or not
Red
drinking
King,
this.
8 years, congratulations. Big fan of the content. So if there's £52 there, what's the uplift cost for us in the States? I honestly,
Yes.
yeah. To be honest, ordinarily we don't actually charge. We don't intentionally mark up the price. Swedish, first of all, so it wouldn't be us that marks up the price. Normally, when we get stuff from you, we just change the dollar sign to pound sign. The other way around, though, for some reason, your markup goes, well, fuck you, I'm going up.
Yeah.
Uh,
So Banny obviously is one that obviously I've spoken to about whiskey, and we look at what I recommend and what I get here as
what I can
prices.
afford.
And comparatively, so weirdly the Kayo that he likes is cheaper in America than it is here.
Kayo is pricey.
Yeah, the one he likes is about 82 quid here. It's about 50 something dollars that he gets it for.
I mean, conversion takes down about 40.
Yeah, but
Half price, come on.
then again, some of the things that I've suggested to him, he's been out fine. But with obviously the import issues and stuff like that, they're looking at like
That was like what
sometimes up to double the price.
Leona mentioned recently finding Talisker 10. Thing is, that's going to be expensive.
Yeah.
Talisker 10 is £40 bottle.
Why is she saying ew?
Because I did the microphone thing delay
but
on
we-
stream. Let me just watch. Ready? Now count it. You'll see. But anyway, yeah, the Mississippi. But yeah, I wanted to make sure H's on YouTube was something I could sit back on and be very proud of. I don't want to talk about YouTube for a minute because we've been here for 8 years and I love what I do. I really do love what I do for a job. It's my favourite job in the world. I'm in control of my job. I'm not very good at it. It's very hit or miss. And a lot of the time it's a learning curve that I'm constantly learning with. And I get that as I'm getting older, that's going to get harder.
She's not bitten the leg.
But, no, she will. Don't worry. But then it's generally the case that I will keep doing this for as long as I can because I don't. This is my. I like my. There you go.
So it's about 40-second delay.
Yeah, I like my job a lot, and I'm very proud of my job.
And to be fair, there's a very nice shiny silver thing above the computer.
And I'd like to earn. I genuinely would like to earn another one. I would love to grow either Omegon 2 or the Halls of Injustice. I would love to do that because the stream channel never will. Moisky Reads will never do it either because I can't be asked to upload there anymore. That's not because I don't want to. It's because I can't grow it. I can't do it. But it's. I like, and also we're growing on Rumble slowly. If you don't follow me on Rumble, rumble.com/Omegon, or find it in the description of my videos, pinned comment as well. Go follow me on Rumble because I upload videos there now as well. And if I earn enough money on Rumble to get a payout, I will buy a bottle of celebratory whiskey with that as well. Since Rumble's green, we'll have to find something that's a green bottle. Oh look, Johnny Walker Green.
Johnny Walker Green, Jameson's.
I mean, another Jameson's
green spot.
Another Jameson's would be an interesting one. I mean, we've got Glenlivet for YouTube.
Yeah.
Jameson's
12. Yeah, green spot.
I made $2 on Rumble. If I make 50, I can get a payout. So we know we have a $50 budget. Johnny Walker Green seems likely.
We do like a green.
Yeah, you adapt and evolve. I've tried.
To be fair, that one is mine.
What's that?
Johnny Walker Green.
Which
you owe
one?
me like 3 bottles.
Shut up, bitch. But yeah,
I'm going up in the loft with your niece at some
interesting.
point, and we're going to find them.
Me and David discussed when I first. So when I didn't tell anyone about YouTube at first, I was just my desk was up against that wall over there, and I was quietly working. It was a horrible computer desk, the one I bought before I left.
Yeah,
horrible one. And
all the pull-out thing.
Yeah, and I put my feet on the thing. I didn't tell anyone for a long time because I wanted to try and grow it first and see how far I could get before I then told people and show them what I've been up to. I think Dave was probably the first person I told. In fact, the only one I told up until when my mother died, actually.
I think probably your middle sister, because I know she was quite supportive of you doing it.
She knew. I think she only knew once Mum was in hospital because I told her then. I didn't tell anyone before then.
No, I probably was the first person.
To be fair, one of my biggest regrets, and I maintain, is that I never told my mum because I think if
your mum would have been proud of you.
Not that that would have been great, but I think if I told her instead of being so negative, because I was very antisocial at that point, I was like angry that I wasn't able to get a job. And I thought I'll hedge my bets on YouTube and see what happens while doing the cleaning work that's barely paying me on time. So I was really stressed because I'm not getting paid on time while trying to build something that I wasn't getting paid for a whole year and a bit. And so I was really not very good to my mother. Not angry or anything, I just didn't talk to her much. But I think she would have actually tried to help me. I think she would have helped me get a new microphone at least. Because I still have the very first microphone, well, the very first one I bought. I think she would have bought me a better one. I think she would have helped me. And I should have asked for that help because I think that would have made things a lot easier. And she probably would have been more supportive and I wouldn't have felt like such a dickhead. But can't live in hindsight and live in regret. We all make mistakes after all. And I made it a point to share with my sisters what I've been up to. In December, they give me space because they know in December, they know how much I made in December last, not this one, but the year before.
Yeah.
They also know I beat Friend of the Family, who
Yeah.
never paid me, which is why I gave you his treat.
Yeah.
I had a bet with Friend of the Family at Christmas last year. Loser buys the winner a bottle of booze. He did not buy me booze. I won the bet. I made more money.
Yes, you did.
I didn't make huge. I made a decent.
Yeah.
Okay, I made a shitload. No. I made a decent amount.
You got a better bonus than I did. Let's put it that way.
You got a bottle of Glenmorangie Capital Estate. Okay, it cost £75. All right, and then you got you got a £25 bottle of Loch Fyne. You got a £100 bonus out of me.
True, but
£100
your overall bonus was far more than mine.
You got £100 worth of Megan.
I feel like I've got a lot more Megan.
Which is just over half my weight. Hi Kefki, hope you're well. YouTube ate my comment again. Take 2. Hello, good job, congrats. Well, thank you very much, and I love that you comment every single time on Omegon 2 uploads with cookies. I really appreciate that.
He does like his cookies.
I do. I don't like sharing them with the owner there though, because
he does decline them all, but he does like the cookies.
It's true. I have cookies here though. If you want biscuit, you can have some.
Ooh.
There you go.
Hello.
You can have that one. I've already had 3 out of it. They're really nice. But yes.
I better finish the Haven first.
Yes, please do. Yellow Strike fan.
That's enough.
Well, it counts. We'll allow it. You sure you want some water afterwards? Or are you going to be like, no, I've flavoured now? Are you actually thinking about it?
That. Ooh, hello.
Oh, hello.
There's like a delayed hit of some
Okay.
warmth.
Okay, well, that's good. Anyway,
That's good. I like
what
it.
were we talking about before? I mentioned... Oh, yeah, so I think my mother would help me with YouTube. And I think that's one regret I do have, is that I think perhaps I would, if I hadn't made things so difficult for myself, perhaps things would have been better. My sisters do help me. And what I do is in January, because of that, I then buy... Thank you, Kefki. Leona, you don't get shit. I buy my sisters, my nieces, my nephews treats in January, and they all get treats. Simple as that. One of them got a lava lamp, which is behind my room for ages. It was moved into their room now. One got some. I don't know what they got actually. Harry Potter. I don't know. I got my sister a load of Harry Potter stuff. Last year, I was a massive dickhead. I bought all treats on Amazon just before I had to go to work to clean the bakery. 70 parcels arrived, 70, because I ordered everyone treats, and then I bought myself a load of things for a laugh. And I thought, this is gonna be fun, because as I left the house, my older sister goes, "Meg, what have you done?" And she's like, "But what if the guy?"
And what was brilliant is because some of them were alcohol, a 40-plus-year-old person was being ID'd every time she answered the door.
That was something else, though. But that did include the parcel for the best January treat I've ever bought: Highland Park Fire. Fire! It was absolutely fantastic. Well, we've still got it, obviously. We're not going to drink much more of that, to be honest, though. Annoyingly, but we'll have a couple more glasses at some point. But yeah, it's nice to buy treats for the family. They know to give me the space. And now I've got the cabin. The plan would obviously be by December to be doing videos up there. We'll see, of course, but I hope to be able to do that because I've got the space for it now. Comment from the land of Dixie. Where's that? Is that America?
Dixie is America, I assume California.
Thank you. Streamlabs.com/Omegon. Who said that? Of the 5 whiskies you've had while you're eating Nutella biscuits, they are good, aren't they? You get them in Poundland. I got like 2 tubes and another one under here, unopened, because they're amazing. But what you're looking for, aren't you?
No, I'm doing as instructed by the owner.
Check.
Sorry, Keith. She's Keith tonight.
Okay, sorry, Glenn Keith. That is what I'm talking about.
There's a whole blurb, but yeah.
Tell Foxy. Thank you very much. Does Dave like it?
Dave approves.
Does Dave want that for our?
Dave likes. Dave does like. Yeah.
I'll share this with the chat. I'm not going to put it on the screen. Basically, we've commissioned an artist.
I don't know what bottle you're holding. But...
Doesn't matter. Dave and I commissioned.
You have your own whiskey.
Yeah, it's the bottle I use for stream stickers on Twitch. I've got the image somewhere.
I'm a little small.
I actually have it here. Actually,
I'm slightly small.
There it is. It's hang on, it's not showing. I know why. There it is. Here it is. That's the whiskey.
I'm a bit small, but beyond that, I have no complaints.
Oh,
I blend in slightly to the background.
We'll crop it so you're a bit closer anyway. It's fine. I'll crop it so it's a bit different.
No, I like that. That's pretty cool.
What does it say at the top? Oh, Omegon. I'm alright with that because I'm the star of the show. But yes, I commissioned an artist. I'm going to pay her after this actually to make a set for our live streams on Whiskey Live. We do a whiskey podcast, I guess, on YouTube, and we did one yesterday on cask strength. The next one will be peated non-Islay whiskies because it's the next one on our list. 18-year-old age statements and coffee liqueurs, which is not whiskey. Well, some will be. No? Yeah. One's a whiskey. One's actually a straight-up whiskey. One's a whiskey spirit drink liqueur. But others are rum and vodka. A partner called you a heathen, says petticoat tail shortbread, not chock with your whiskey. I am just drinking whiskey, so you're quite all right, Drama Llama. I am not that person.
To be fair, I already finished the whiskey before I started on the biscuits.
Dave, he won't. He doesn't dunk his biscuit in his whiskey.
No. Although I have found over time, after 8s do go well with whiskey.
I can agree with that though, because dark chocolate generally does. It's something about the flavour, the profile that works. Yes, I'll finish mine actually, because
there is a yellow swag famine coming.
It's the most expensive one, but it's also I think my favourite one.
See, I'm actually slightly surprised that they're
all really good, aren't they?
They're not actually. None of them are expensive.
None of them. Well, so I would say this is.
I know comparatively for time periods when you bought them, some of them were, but
even now though, they're not that expensive really. They're not. Yeah. David, you are not. You're getting a real mic, and
I'm not using a phone.
When you're on Discord, you do though.
Oh.
Sometimes. Because you always come in quieter, don't you?
Yes, because I'm normally not on my computer with my headphones, my actual headset.
Thus is spoken. Thus is law. Apparently, you make the rules now. Okay, boss.
Okay,
yeah.
well, if you provide me with the mic, then fine.
If someone donates 50 quid, I'll buy him a bloody snowball right now. YOLO swag fam, I'll clink your glass. Thank you. I don't want to do this.
Foxy's incoming. Ooh. Prepare yourselves, chat.
Foxy, by the way, is my artist. Chocolate with whiskey is great. Used to go, oh, hi, Foxy.
Woo, Foxy! Foxy!
Would you like to say
Foxy!
thank you?
Thank you, Foxy, for the work in progress of the thing we won't disclose yet. It looks very good.
Basically, it's me and Dave on a stripper pole with Leona basically flashing her tits. Well, or just a piece of white paper. Who said that?
I think that was Tilly.
I knew it, that bitch. Bish, I done said I'd send one of you my spare. If you wait, what?
Apparently, she'll send us a spare mic.
I mean, I'll make it a stream goal. That, by the way,
Yes, for those of you in the chat, please show respect to Foxy.
Yes,
who has done most of Meg's art.
she did the Dave bottle on the side there. She's done a lot of thumbnails for Moisky Reads. She's very talented, and I'm very grateful that she is one of she is now pretty much the only artist I use beyond my avatar artist. I don't really use backgrounds. I don't really go to my background artist anymore because she's very busy with other stuff. She paints them yeah, she does. Cutting your DMs off.
Which one of us? Me or you?
Very odd word for penis.
I bet she's just DM'd you.
No, I got an email from someone saying congratulations on 8 years. Fair enough. But yes, go give her go Versed Apologue a follow on YouTube. I don't know that word. Apologue.
Apologue.
What the fuck is an apologue?
Oh no.
You did the
It's an epilogue,
humanity.
but with an A.
You did. There's an I in there. Epilogue. You did the stuff. Oh, welcome back, Lulu. Anyway,
Boobies.
I've been summoned. Where? Present. I'm ready. Would Dave like one last snifter before we finish, or are you okay now?
I mean, it's only 10:20.
Would you like something different, or do you want to go with one of those you've had?
I mean, I feel like I can definitely have another.
What would you like, though? Because the only things there that you haven't had that are available are the Stream Whiskies, Morangi 10, or the Maker's Mark 46. I don't really want to do the honeycomb liqueur tonight.
No.
What would Dave like to have another glass of, then?
So I have that.
Stout? Yeah.
That, it's general. I have that. Keith is available.
Keef's always available, though. Keef's very easy, don't you think?
Just because it's something we're probably not, because of the size of the bottle,
You want another
I
glass
feel
of it?
like it's something we're not going to have much more of.
Get another glass.
If you have to
Tell you what.
have then.
I'll have another as well. You pour me one as well, please. We'll have another glass of the Swedish.
Rare ones we're going to have.
Yeah, I'll move these. Here you go, buddy. Here you go, buddy. Here you go. Space in the middle. Okay. Right there.
There's space.
I mean, it's fine. Fair enough. There's the
Well, I
jigger.
need the space to pour, but there's space to pour.
Yeah. It's not a very satisfying cork 'cause it's a rubber seal. Be aggressive. Oh.
I made a little bit of a pop.
I mean, if you pull it as hard as you did, yeah. Oh,
Well, you have to pull hard.
There you go. Thank you. Well,
Hard
thanks for
or
that.
fast,
Now a bottle
yeah.
is going to be opened and partner is going to raid my Hotel Chocolats. Hello!
Hotel
We're
Chocolat.
all raiding Drama Llama. Maker's Mark is always solid. I agree, actually. I have 46 in a beautiful box because I like nice boxes.
Some of us went to YOLO Swag Fam with the Hotel Chocolat and quite a velvet.
We annihilate Hotel Chocolat drinks, quite frankly.
Yeah.
Because I mix them to a level I deem okay, which is when the bottle's empty.
Yeah, about half a bottle per hot chocolate.
You haven't poured yours in your glass, by the way.
Oh no, I haven't.
I mean, you can drink from the jigger if you want, but it's a bit risky.
That would be a challenge.
It'd be an interesting one.
I'm going to have a palate cleanse, though. I may have to drink from the jigger because I've had Nutella biscuit.
Lesson learned. Why are you making them noises?
Handing out spankings, well, Leona obviously wants a spanking.
Leona, she likes her flat booty spanked all the time because she needs plumping. And if you want us to spank her, she
Lulu.
What noises would you like us to make?
Streamlabs.com/Omegon if you'd like us to spank Leona. Just saying. Palate cleansed. Probably, to be fair, the thing with the Hiven is I probably will buy another one in the future, but I'd want to buy it to top that one up only. It's like with the Glenfarclas, the Jamesons.
Yeah.
Those ones I don't want to lose the bottle because that bottle is like a testament to my longevity, I guess. Which doesn't mean a whole lot, but I've been here for 8 years now.
Yeah.
And we're getting the Talisker 8. Next year it's going to be Lagavulin 9 if we can still find it.
Yeah, because there's not a huge number of 9-year-olds about, is there?
Whiskies.
Yeah, whiskey, 9-year-old whiskey.
We're not going to make those jokes because we don't want to get demonetized. Line up and assume she loves the position.
Was this like the janitor with the broom?
No!
Or popsicle you?
Hey. You wait until I get to like 12 and you're like, so you're going to buy Hibiki 12 for 12 years on YouTube, right? Yeah, totally. I'll get Yamazaki, Hakushi, and Nika as well. Why not?
Yeah, so for reference, the stream goal for 12 years on YouTube is going to be about £500.
It's going to be 40 quid.
Get saving, people.
It's going to be 40 quid. It's going to be Johnny Walker Black.
True, that works as well.
Or Glenlivet. Actually, no, to be fair, I probably will be. I'm going to try and be a bit of a cheeky one and stick with Diageo's. So next year, if I can get a 9, it probably will be the Game of Thrones one, but 10, Oban Diageo.
Oban, yeah.
11, Diageo, Oban. 12, Lagavulin Diageo.
Yeah.
Try and stick with ones that look artistic.
You could just go for Talisker 12. That's Diageo. No,
That's 11.
Yeah. No, they have a standard 12.
They have a 9, 11 Diageo release.
Okay, yeah.
They have an 8, sorry, and 11. I know this because I've got both. I had to check it because I was like, is the one with the jellyfish on 9 or 11? And it's 11. I'm like,
whiskey and hot chocolate sounds fine for Jameson's white, not malt. So we've used many things in a Hotel Chocolat Velvetizer hot chocolate. The Hotel Chocolat, whatever vodka thing
yeah.
it was, went down, well,
2 bottles
in one
worth.
night.
Yeah, 2 bottles worth, yeah.
The ginger rum, I
Pirate's
believe,
Grog.
has gone well.
Yeah, not much that's been used, but yes, that goes well. The one that went annihilated as quickly as a Hotel Chocolat is made by the whiskey shop. It's called Loch Fyne Chocolate Orange, which I got a bottle before Christmas. And what I did was I had my dad do it, Vinny, a friend of the family, do it. I had Dave do it, where you dip a finger in and just taste it. But everyone replied the same. It just tastes like chocolate orange.
And don't forget Kendall Mint Liqueur as well.
We'll get to that in a second, but that's true. Well, we need more.
Yes.
Streamlabs.com/Omegon.
Amazon Wishlist. It's on there.
Oh, yeah, it's on there too.
I still have that much.
The point is, Loch Fyne Chocolate Orange. The reason I made them take the finger and taste it first is because I wanted them to guess what the percentage was. Because if you taste it, you're going to be very deceived. It just tasted like chocolate orange syrup. And everyone guessed incorrectly. They all said 20, 25%. It's 40, which is as strong as a whiskey.
It is like an actual whiskey, but like ow.
And I was like, this is the most dangerous drink I've ever had in my life because it was so good and we destroyed it. In fact, I've got the original bottle still and I refilled it and put a mark on the side of the label which says, consume the beverage. Sorry, consume. Because I want to see how many more times we do it, like a tally.
Yeah.
See how many more times.
It's worrying because you drink it and you don't notice anything.
Mm-hmm.
So you think, oh, this is just like a chocolate orange, I don't know, flavoured syrup.
Yeah.
And you have 2 or 3 of them and you're like, I can't stand up now.
You develop whiskey, you go stand up and you're like, well then. I'm not. It's like doing a marathon and just sitting on the tube and getting robbed. Barney Stinson. Because you get jelly legs, you get whiskey legs. Orange. Yeah, the orange masks it beautifully because it's just syrup. It's beautiful. I will admit, I bought it on a punt off the whiskey shop website. I bought it as a punt. And it's
you have had a Loch Fyne before because I got you a living house one, didn't I?
I still have half a bottle. And the problem is I won't drink anymore because
you can't get it.
Because they do it in batches. And the batch I have wasn't the sherry one either. Mine's batch 6. Batch 7 was the sherry one. But it's still fantastic. I had a glass not so long ago doing the cabin. Last summer, I think.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. And
on my birthday, wasn't it?
Yeah. And it was great because it's a fantastic birthday whiskey. It's very unique. And Loch Fyne Chocolate Orange. They do gin as well. Standing up is no brainer.
Yes,
yeah.
very true.
I couldn't agree more, quite frankly. But it's a fantastic hot chocolate drink. We destroyed it, quite frankly, and rightly so because that's what it deserved. You know.
Yeah, we had about as much alcohol as we had hot chocolate per mug.
It depends on who was doing the alcohol pouring,
Yeah.
and who's doing the hot chocolate pouring, you.
Yeah.
If I was in charge of the alcohol, which I always am, you were getting a healthy serving, and we are basically. A friend of the family liked to say that I seem to get the right measure of alcohol to hot chocolate because I do it with decent run of velvet.
Yeah.
Thing is, it was that Frangelico and something else, and I'd keep doing this until I got what I felt was the right color. It's like Maker's Mark with a flavor profile. I do it on color profile. If it looked like the right kind of color diarrhea, then that was the right one. But then, thing is, if you drink it when it's piping hot, in that massive mug of milky hot chocolate,
with a froth,
marshmallows, it's heaven. Decent run of velvet's a banger, and Frangelico, it's a hazelnut.
Yeah.
Was
it Kahlua?
No, the other one was Advocaat.
Advocaat.
Single shot of Advocaat in there because it thickened it. That's why. So you have a single shot of Advocaat for the sweetener as well. So that, a splash of Frangelico, and 3 singles of decent run of velvet. Now, he saw me just pour. Thing is, I knew what 3 singles was. So it's not like I'm mixing just
like
going.
with the doubles.
Yeah, you always do doubles. Well, not this time.
No,
but if you were pouring on your own,
yeah,
I'd have less of a bottle, and you probably wouldn't be getting out of that chair for a while after 10 of those doubles or 5 of those doubles. But the thing is, it was
soft play would be interesting. I'd be crawling around.
You'd be crawling around anyway.
Well, yeah,
but
the height doesn't really do me many favours.
No, it doesn't. But the way I was doing it was 3 singles, decent run of velvet. If it was a standard mug, 3 singles. If it's a massive Sports Direct mug, it was 2 doubles, so it was 5 singles in the end because it's too big a mug. Because you're spreading it out, aren't you? 5 singles, a single of Frangelico, and a double of Advocaat. That's a lot of alcohol.
CSK, trust us on this.
Yes,
that will be money well spent.
I promise you, if you like
will
chocolate,
go down very, very quickly, and you'll look at your wallet and go, "That didn't last long."
But
you will enjoy every moment.
If you like chocolate orange, I promise you, I swear, whichever god you pray to, even if they're fake,
or if they're Meg.
Hi. I would never lie to you. This is genuinely one of the best liqueurs I've ever had. And I promise, because we have tried other whiskey liqueurs, honey ones, this one, I feel, trumps them all, except for one that comes right next to it and goes, hey, I belong here too, you know. And I'm looking right at it.
Is that the one we're going to try tomorrow?
Try
not to destroy. We're going to try not to drink it all in one night because I have to drive home the next morning.
That's a fair context. Adding context really helps. Because when you said it's
just take some try.
Yeah, Dubliner Honeycomb. Dubliner, Dubliner, Honeycomb liqueur is the greatest honeycomb liqueur, honey liqueur of all. I've got Tullamore.
That we've ever had.
Yeah.
We haven't had all. Probably.
So we had Beeble, and it was great once we shook it.
Yeah, once we drunk like a third of it, and we revealed on the inside of the label, shake before use.
Yeah, we did, and it was even better. And then afterwards we had Dubliner, oddly enough, and we were like, well, this is... And I bought it on a punt because of a label thing.
Sounds like you're buying it then, CSK.
Buy it, you fascist! So, and then afterwards we had
Your next comment isn't Bosch. You're being timed out.
I bought a bottle of Tullamore honey, which made Keith in the chat, Leona, who's very warm and very, very
warm and fuzzy when it comes to Tullamore honey. Especially
when finishing in your mouth. What?
Yeah.
So it was very nice, but I didn't think it was as good because it's 35%. I've got half a bottle left. I want to finish it at some point. We might do a honey liqueur stream and finish that because fuck it.
Yeah.
But it was good. It just wasn't as good as others. I think even Jack Daniel's Tennessee honey's better. But then Lock Fine comes along and goes, "Oh, bitch, get out of here. I'm better than you."
Yeah.
I have a friend who hates chocolate orange, but he's a wrong un. I strongly recommend the electric chair then.
I was going to say, why are you still friends with this person?
I don't like chocolate oranges either. That's why I'm pointing at all these stickers for all these chocolate oranges I've destroyed.
That's a worryingly small amount.
It's because the rest are in the cabinet. It's because I've been crunching for the summer. You know.
To be fair, you are looking in a lot better shape.
A lot better. Always in good shape. Just not the right shape. It's still better than Omegon. It's still better than Leffen. Who the hell is Leffen? Haven't had honey. Can't get it. Get wrecked, bitch. Who said that?
There's an echo somewhere.
Second whiskey I've had, so I'm fond of it.
Ghost.
Hang on, wasn't the first one you had Glenmorangie Nectar d'Or.
She certainly had that quite early on in her
And
whiskey journey.
finished it. Because we had to take mod powers away from her.
True, yes, you did. This is true.
They're not Terry's because Meg mugged him. Damn right. He'd enjoy that.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Nectar d'Or is that good we had to restrict Wildling's power.
To be fair, last year Dave for his birthday brought a sample set of whiskies, so 5 3CL drams, which we thoroughly enjoyed because there were some very unique whiskies in there. And he also bought himself a birthday treat, which then got usurped because I bought him 8 bottles of whiskey and he picked one of those to be his birthday whiskey. And his treat for himself was the Nectar d'Or Glenmorangie,
Yeah.
which is why I got him the cab bowl because it's the same bottle shape and design.
Yes, I like the old.
Shove it
Glenmorangie,
because
not
I
the
can
new.
get the Peaky Blinders. That's all well and good, but we can get so much more than you can, so it doesn't matter.
Because we live somewhat nearer the country that make all of the good whiskey.
It's because we're civilized and we don't have prohibition, bitch. Who said that? I'm now going to experiment with the lock find liqueur versus actual Terry's chocolate orange in a nice. Oh, please.
So
please do.
what you will find is that one is the liquid form of the other. If you melt a Terry's chocolate orange and drink that, and then drink the Lock Fine,
Yeah.
you'll just assume you're drinking the same thing.
I make a very good chocolate orange fudge, sold over 20 kg this part. Nice. I've had a Peaky Blinders.
I feel like if you add some alcohol to it, let us know, and we will buy it for Christmas.
Yeah.
I can recommend one. It's the Lock Fine Terry's chocolate
Yeah,
orange.
please do. So you mentioned Peaky Blinder gin. I've had the Peaky Blinders Irish cream. Bought it in Savers. Hello from Clown World, land of Scotland. Hi. Streamlabs.com/Omegon. Okay. No. Yeah. So okay. Do experiment with that and tell us what you think because it is a very nice drink.
Clown World, land of Scotland. You mean the home of the nectar that is whiskey?
This is Swedish.
Oh, yeah, okay, true. But-
That one's Irish and American.
yeah, we haven't done very well with
That was
Scottish tonight.
Japanese right there as well.
We've literally had two Scottish whiskies tonight.
2, yeah.
Five?
No. Yeah, 2.
We've got Scottish,
Oh, hang on, no,
American, Irish,
hang on.
Scottish,
Hang on.
Swedish.
Where is that Jack Daniels made though? Because they say Kentucky, but some of them are bottled in Scotland, aren't they? Aren't some of these bottled in Scotland?
This is Brown Forman Beverages Europe Limited, Mortimer Street, London.
LOL! So that's English.
Whoa.
Hey, we've had an English, an Irish, a Scottish, and a Swedish.
English, Irish, 2 Scottish, and Swedish.
That sounds like one hell of a gangbang, don't you think, folks? Oh. Anyway, what I thought we'd do to finish the stream is perhaps a Q&A. So if you have any questions, hello Lemon Wedge. If you have any questions, please write them in the chat, and Dave and I will do our best to answer them. If they are YouTube related, of course, I get priority. If they're whiskey related, Dave can damn well have them because I can't be asked. Who said that?
She's put kicks in
Sucks,
chin,
but does he reach around? Hello, Robbie the
No, but I
Mastermind.
can at least reach
Omegon
people's shins.
has been a great replacement for content for me since Mr. Metica's hung up his set. I miss Metica because he just laughed at everyone, and I kind of get that because his health, man. I really hope things help change for the better for him, 100%. Because I loved him as the internet aristocrat, was it? All right. Fair enough. Chose violence, apparently. Very well. I'll allow that. Need to try moonshine. I've had moonshine. Did you see episode 2 of Cecil McFly's Fed Smoker documentary? No, I have not. I've been busy working on rendering something else that now has another 3 hours and 58 minutes, and I've got side boob of foodie beauty. Ew. I'm waiting. Mr. Mexico stream was last fun. Yes, I saw it. I really am happy for him, but I'm sad at the same time because I miss him. I have moonshine in Tennessee, very good, wide variety. Yes, I've had Old Smoky, which I know some people say is not real, but I've had the highest percentage version, which is 67% alcohol. I promise you, it's in a jam jar.
As all good things are.
If I put that into the lawnmower would work for years, and then detonate like a nuclear bomb. Have you and the franchise been in contact? He'll fill you in on the whole who Leffen is. No, I don't even know who that is. If you could change something about your main channel content, what would it be? I'd love to know So this would help me, I guess. I would love to know how to be more consistent, because I struggle. I struggle with being consistent. Why did I subscribe to you again? Because last time I saw you was in. Oh, really? Damn, that was a while ago, Robbie. That was a while. What are your hopes for the next 8 years? To still be here, because I like this.
He does have a favourite tentacle. It's the one we specifically use for the owner.
Balls deep. So I really enjoy my job. I've always enjoyed my job. I'd like to be full time in my cabin by then. Obviously, I will be because nearly everything's ready anyway. I'd like to at least create some semblance of financial stability for myself. So that would be the goal. Perhaps not be so impulsive on things I buy. Well, I'm not as impulsive as my sisters, but I'm still fairly impulsive. I'm not as impulsive, but when I buy things, they're either more expensive because they're a bottle of whiskey, or they're a rather shiny guitar or two. I'm going to close that window from moth. For any questions, by all means read them.
Well, other people that buy all of the things and then just leave them everywhere and then moan at their children for leaving stuff everywhere when, you know...
That hits a bit close to home. I can't imagine who does that.
No.
I would like to, in 8 years, let's go with this. In 8 years, I would like to have earned 100,000 subscribers on Rumble. Yeah? I think I can do it. I'd like to, because that's another award, I'd like to hit 100k on Omegon 2 and try and grow Halls of Injustice. Realistically, with crime content, you need just one video to really hit it. So I'm going to keep trying because I want to grow. I like to be present. And if this channel's still going, then great. But I'd like to believe that, you know, we can make something of it. Budgets help. You're absolutely right. You're right. And all my money is accounted for. Problem is, I do so badly a lot of the time on YouTube that doesn't help. Because I do struggle because I'm not very good at the consistency aspect. And that's something I'd like to improve on. How do comments help the channel? I'm a boomer and don't know. I have no idea, but comments help more than anything else.
From my limited understanding, anything that's a comment classes as engagement, and that puts that video higher in whatever algorithm YouTube views than videos that don't have the number of comments, likes, etc. So even if you just comment with a smiley face, it shows as engagement on the video, so YouTube will rank that video higher when it comes to search results and sponsored content and all that sort of thing, which means it's more likely to get views, and therefore, obviously, when they're monetized, more likely to earn ad revenue and etc. for the streamer or the content creator. Comments are an offering to the algorithm gods. Yes, I should have just said Thank you, Foxy.
Sorry, I just realised it's technically an anniversary and a birthday thing. So I was like, can I remember happy birthday? And I was like...
If you can get me a keyboard, I can...
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
That all sounds actually...
I forgot the last bit. No, fuck it. I normally on people's birthday, I send them an audio of me playing Happy Birthday, and I've just completely forgotten it.
I may have just messed the mic up slightly.
There you go. It's fine now. Let's see. Yeah, Rumble. Why not? Please share. Yeah, please share the links. I appreciate it. Would you ever consider getting in on Keemstar's boxing events? No, because I'd knock them all out. No, I'm kidding. I don't care. I have no reason to care. It's like academia for me. I see there's nothing to prove. There's nothing for me to gain from it. There's no challenge in it. That's not to say I'm better than them. I just don't care enough. If someone wants to punch me in the face, I don't need money for that. You can try. The result is going to be the same. It's a fixed point. They're going to be. I'm not an internet tough guy either, so I'm not going to pretend to be tougher than everyone else. I'm not going to pretend I'm better than everyone else. I'm some nobody that just makes videos and works out a lot. That's it, really.
Henry, is his accent real? Yes, he really is this posh.
Hi. How are you, darling? Splendid.
Tally here.
I'm corking. It's marvellous. Yes.
Yes, one must down the hatch, and once I'll go find a swan. And,
I'll fucking slaughter that cat.
Chicken Nando's.
Chicken Nando's.
All praise the king.
All hail. His king is King Charles the Swan, the third. Or turd, depending on your interpretation. Okay. Let's see. You should duet with Salah on his. No. I still have the recording. Yeah. So someone does it. At least someone has it. I'll show your face. So that's true. It's not that. I just. I'm sorry, but you mentioned Andy Warski. I don't mind Andy Warski. He was one of those creators during the anti-SJW times. I wish he was a better person and not such a junkie, because he's such a nice guy when he's not being an idiot. What cleaning products do you use? I use this rather novel thing called soap.
That's not what you use. What do you recommend?
Mint tea tree and shower gel. And if you have a vagina, definitely make sure it touches.
Don't do that. It burns.
Would you go so far as to say your vagina is ablaze? Yes. I have a serious question. Is there a video you've done that you sort of regret making?
Probably his early ones with the editing.
I was using Windows Movie Maker back then. First year it was like Windows Movie Maker. Medical Mascus for $20. Hey, wait, where? I'll take it. Let's see. It was your birthday ringtone. So
that's sad. Yeah.
The one when I did crime content originally, I did it based on what we knew at the time. And the issue with that was, and I learnt it after Ahmaud Arbery, that I couldn't get away with talking about crimes that hadn't been resolved. So, like, there's recently been people who put through trial. Danny Masterson, he's been finally found guilty of S.A. Okay, but it took 2 trials. I'm not going to make a video full on it until the sentence, because I don't want to get something wrong or assume anything. So there are crime videos I've done over the time I've been on YouTube where I have made those mistakes. Years ago, I made 2 videos on Pyrocynical. Now, not on him per se, but on the accusations levied against him, because it didn't seem credible. Now, I don't regret making those videos because now time's gone by, I've been proven right. But the commentary community, being the absolute twats that they lambasted anyone that defended Pyrocynical. But I defended him because the facts did not support the accusations or anything that anyone was accusing him of. And that was including Google documents that weren't fact at all. They were all asserted. And so if I have a regret, it's the crime stuff that I didn't have resolutions to, because now I make it a point to always have it. And I regret unlisting the Pyrocynical videos. Isn't a lot of your content a crime? Yes. Halls of Injustice YouTube channel if you want YouTube shorts as well. Help us grow there, because if I can do some smashing work over there, you never know, it might become the main channel. You never know. It's mostly demonetized, though. Streamlabs.com/Omegon. We said that. But yes.
I think it's the Ghost again. The Ghost clearly wants to get more than 52%.
That and telling me I should get butt stuff from the owner tonight. Well, who?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I heard that.
I heard that. Those were the good vids, and people who jumped to you were wrong. I know, but you know what? Who gives a fuck? Anyway, I think we've reached the end. We should be able to get Talisker 8, actually, which is great news.
Cool. Yeah.
I should be able to order that straight after this stream, and there will be a picture on... you want to see the Pyro videos. Morsey, I'll have a look. I'll see what we can do in the near future. I don't know right now, because it could cause problems for me. Because I did actually I annoyingly had to do something I didn't want to do, but we'll talk about that another time. Is there anything Dave would like to say before we finish?
No, just to be fair. I mean, to be fair, I don't really understand the whole YouTube-y thing, but the fact you've been doing it 8 years, you've got 100,000 views and a nice placard, it's obviously pretty awesome. So obviously it's good.
I will admit that is probably one. Yeah, that and the Nika 12 was quite nice. It looks really nice next to each other.
I'm quite pleased to get to be part of this.
We'll answer this one last question at the bottom here. On a scale of 1 to munted, how drunk are you? Cheers.
I don't understand the scale.
Oddly enough, so last night we drank a fair bit last night.
Yeah.
I sent a message to the owner.
Oh.
I said,
That's never a good start to a sentence.
No, you were like this. I was a bit. I mean, it was just a fun. It was because I had to go. What did I have to do afterwards? I had to go to the restroom, didn't I? So I sent her that. I had to go to the restroom after the stream, and my first response was, I had to tell someone this. What did I tell her? David?
My penis is numb. That is all. So yesterday, Meg was apparently a lot more drunk than you let on.
No. Just my penis. I went to the restroom. I don't normally have to go, and I went and thought, I'm going to tell someone this and see what they say. It was really strange. I was like, well, Leona's there. 4 separate. No, I wasn't drunk. It was just like, for God's sake. I thought I was watching Young Turks. Your growth has been amazing. I hope you continue. I thank you, Trev. Honestly, I really appreciate that from you of all people.
I mean,
You're such a lovely person. I really appreciate
just
that.
put out with the butt stuff, simple.
Were you talking to Trev or her?
I mean, either one.
Yes. Okay, anyway, thank you everyone for being here. The Talisker 8, I do believe we've earned enough to buy it. I will get it engraved as well. And there will be a picture on Twitter when it arrives. And Dave and I will, on the Moisky Live channel, crack it open and give it a first taste, because we are looking forward to that. Thank you for 8 years. And yes, I hope we're here next year for 9 and many more afterwards. Say goodnight, Dave.
Good night, everyone. I thought I'd change it up.
Bastard.